Hello, everybody, and welcome to this. I am the Bardic Knock. I am Dungeon Master, Game Master, person who pretends they are in charge, and you can find me on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and all this various stuff. We are playing One Piece tabletop role-playing game. You owe me see wonderful, wonderful Marines who are going to introduce themselves. Nick, go!
Hi, I'm Nick. I am Nikias Roder on Twitter, and I am Strider Winters practically everywhere else. I play Imperious Thorak, the Fishman Doctor Captain of Marine Group Special Ops 69. It's monstrous. Dakota.
What?
No. I'm Shogun. I've stolen Dakota's turn to introduce himself.
How dare you steal my line?
I am playing as Maggie, the exploding sniper.
That's a fantastic epithet.
If I could, I would make that my thing in Animal Crossing.
Jimmy, your turn.
I am Jimmy. I am the skunk with 2 broken kneecaps, and I have decided that I don't like that anymore. Moving on, Radio Shack Man.
Oh. My bad. They're shutting the radio towers down, so. I'm
ready. But...
I'm playing Data, and I spin real fast.
Cool, that's everyone.
Yep.
Alright, let's start.
Oh wait, was that everyone?
No, Dakota hasn't said it.
All of you so much.
Alright, Dakota, who are you, quickly?
I'm Zororon. And currently, I'm fighting brain damage. Brain damage.
And losing.
Look, you know, taking a chain, like taking a giant cannonball-shaped object to the head.
Of course.
Alright, so, brief.
Cannonball shape, that doesn't mean it is a cannonball. Is it just a painted coconut?
No, it...
If it was, it probably would have broken my head and I wouldn't be as bad of shape as I am. It was metal. Trust me. I felt it.
Yeah, it just wasn't fired from a can something be a cannonball if it is not fired from a cannon? And by that logic, if I put a small, soccer ball or a bouncy ball in a cannon and fire it, is it a cannonball? Because it was a ball fired from a cannon.
No.
I don't know, the way she was swinging around, it felt like it was fired from a cannon.
Cannonball
No.
is called a cannonball because it was made to be fired.
Yes. And you don't really fire a bouncy ball out of a cannon, you fire a shredded bouncy ball out of a cannon.
Alright, so, brief recap. We had anime fights. People fought various antagonists. They won, with some injuries on some people, less injuries on other people, and Maggie essentially blew up an entire marine base with a giant gun. Following that, as Maggie attempts to make her daring escape from Captain Hotbod, who was
I was worried.
who was in hot pursuit, who seemingly seemed to just...
Wow.
Hot.
How dare you.
I didn't even do that one on purpose, and I'm proud of it.
Is this explosive tied down? No, I'm
His
taking.
body was in hot pursuit.
Yeah. Hotbod seemed... And just to point out, these fantasy, terrifying sci-fi anime guns are basically rail guns, which Maggie used and managed to make it double back on itself twice. So, technically 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Hotbod seemed to just grab the giant, elongated, basically like a pencil-shaped thing, but made of metal. Hotbod just grabbed it in one hand and then redirected it to go past him. Maggie then jumped into a small diver's hatch and is currently swimming away.
I had a slow-mo moment as I rappelled down.
Yeah. So Maggie is in the water. The rest of the party, you have assembled. You've all caught up. You have collected. You are, just basically at the gates to the marine base, where you see an explosion has gone boom. And as the smoke clears, you can make out Hotbod. His coat, well, he didn't have the coat anymore. You already took that and you set it on fire. But you see smoke coming off of his body, which seems it seems to like glisten and like ripple in muscle, but not in a natural way. In fact, it looks kind of disgusting. It looks very sharp and hard, as this explosion just seems to like go like it envelops him, but then seems just like the smolders seem to rest on his skin but not cause him any pain, as he just kind of looks and he goes, huh, well damn, now I've been in something of a predicament to it. Alright. I know. What he does.
I would make a snarky remark, but I'm underwater.
Yeah, some bubbles come up. He goes, you thinking you're clever, escaping into the water. Well, he lifts up one hand in a very dramatic way. It's like a poor man's JoJo pose. He goes, liquid hardening! Rams his arm into the water. Maggie, can you make a reflex save, please?
Mm-hmm.
What did he eat? The starch fruit?
The hard fruit by the sound. Because my first thought was Kuroshima.
7.
Nope.
That is not. That's not a great roll. Maggie, as you're swimming away, you notice the water from behind, well, above you. Behind
Oh,
you,
I'm not
above
swimming.
you.
I'm made of metal. I'm walking.
You're just going. Vroom. You notice very rapidly the water seems to just like sharpen and jagged, and
Oh.
it seems to still be liquid, but it hardens. So much so that it rapidly, in a straight line down, boom, surrounds you in like a cage of hard water.
Mm-hmm. I'm very glad I don't have to breathe.
I mean, he doesn't know that. He thinks he's got.
Yeah,
you.
he doesn't know that.
He's like, "You're gonna drown now," and you're like, "I don't breathe." Like, fuck.
Yeah, I just like go cross-legged. I'm like, well, I'll figure out how to get out of here.
Everybody else, what do? You see Hotbod, arm in the water, which seems to just have turned solid. You've all arrived. You don't know what the hell he's doing. What do you do?
Hey, Smithy?
It is going to get into position to ambush in the time.
Jimmy's gonna be in the bubble going. That's it for Jimmy.
I get it. His knees are broken. Smithy!
Hey, is Smithy
Can I-
here?
Yeah, I thought he was.
Oh. No, Smithy's guarding the people.
Smithy! Crickets can be heard around. Where the fuck?
I thought he was with us. I didn't know what happened to him. I don't remember.
I think Smithy is still back at the Bay of Wolves,
Right.
helping people.
Right. Oh yeah, that was my order.
Yes.
See,
Well, actually, that was my order.
I told
And
you
I'm
to
the
do
one that
it.
got hit. And I'm the one that got hit in the head.
Look, man, it was 2 weeks ago. Do you remember your orders from 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
What's the week?
What's a week? Right, fair. This Marine is no longer a Marine.
Hey!
He needs to be taken down. Not
Oh,
you.
wait. Never mind.
Jeez. How hard did you hit your head?
Bye, old yellow. We'll miss.
Oh yeah, the girl's here, isn't she? Because I didn't know what the hell happened. I just saw them
Oh.
3 on the ground, and
Yeah.
I brought them all with me
Yeah,
via
that's
bubbly.
right.
Flow.
Yeah.
And one of your bubbles you
Actually,
do.
before we start this, I'm gonna walk over and just roll downhill.
Are you out of your bubble? I thought you were
I
still
thought you
in
were
one.
stuck in a bubble with. I thought you and Jimmy were stuck in a.
No, I'm in my own bubble. He was in his own bubble. I don't know what you did with the chick, but you
Well,
kept
then
him away from me.
I moved my bubble over, and I just used my foot and just kind of kick her down the.
Wait, Data's taking the ball and chain.
Okay, so you're taking the ball.
Well, I don't know how useful
Yes.
it's gonna be. It's kind of in two pieces.
Kind of corroded.
Good. That makes it easier for me to use. Actually,
Oh god.
I'm replacing the whips with the chains.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Can I Bardic?
Yeah.
Can I take 20 on engineering?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to, because to me, this solid water appears to be a crystalline structure. So I want to take time, use my X-ray vision, and figure out the weak point of this crystalline structure. Because there's got to be one place somewhere where I can strike it hard enough and make it shatter.
I mean-
that should apply to Hotbod too.
The thing, like, if this was any other character, I would say no, because you're having to hold your breath. You're not. You've got all the time in the world. So, yes, you can completely do that.
Alright, so basically you just tell me when I can re-enter combat, because I'm just going to sit around and do that until,
Alright.
Okay.
until it's done.
I'll let you know
In the
when
meantime,
that
I guess
happens.
Data's like, screw it, I'll distract him. You all think of a plan, okay?
You guys be smart, figure out a plan on how to actually win.
But you're gonna ambush.
Don't
You
worry,
were
I'm
gonna.
on it.
I
Check
was gonna
this-
distract. I
Check
was gonna
this one
distract.
out, Cap. Trust me. And so he's just gonna go ahead.
He's gonna walk in through the front fucking door.
No, he's going to take the chains. How far away is it?
Let's say 30 feet.
Okay, cool. Then so what he's going to do is he's going to kind of set it up so that when he spins his arm with his powers, the chain kind of spins like a helicopter.
Uh-huh.
Got it. Everybody duck.
And he's going to make that wrap around Hotbod's neck and then kind of like pull him and just like try to drag him along the ground.
Okay. So, you're... how are you approaching? Are you being subtle? Are you trying to be sneaky? Or are you just going helicopter?
Yes, he is being stealthy.
Operation Deflating Balloon is a go. I repeat, Operation Deflating Balloon is a go.
He's being stealthy about it.
How the hell are you gonna be stealthy with this? We're in a building with a long ass chain gonna be banging on every fucking wall in the process.
Not if I position it perfectly.
I mean, you're not in a building. This is kind of like a courtyard, and where Hotbod had gone to, he'd gone to look into like a small building, and then it all exploded.
Alright, so
Because of Maggie,
I just
so-
realized one small flaw in my plan.
Which is,
I don't have stuff. So,
Uh-oh.
I would like to rescind my previous statement, and instead,
All the noise possible?
yeah, fuck it, we're going in loud.
okay.
Oh my.
Describe this to me. You can see Hotbod, arm like up to his elbow, rammed into some water. He seems to be very proud of himself. He thinks he's drowning someone. Just kind of laughing on. How do you approach?
Hold on, I have to think of a good jive.
Are you just going, or are we following what's going on?
Look, don't worry about it. It's the typical data plan. It sounds horrible, and it barely sounds like there's a plan, but by the end of it, it always...
But
Uh-huh.
what are we doing?
Captain, I'm
Aren't you,
taking
like,
Jimmy, and I'm
severely
getting us
injured?
long away from here before we get
Me?
killed.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
fine. I probably have the most health out of
How much health do you have right now?
19.
No. Before the level.
Oh, before?
Because we were all damaged. You took a serious blow from that chess
Yeah.
piece.
Not really. I have 9 health.
I have 4. Jimmy, we're out of here.
I have 11.
Oh, we'll be fine.
I have 2.
Okay, I can't think of a cool giant for Hotbod, unfortunately.
Just shout ruffle cocked.
What?
Ruffle.
You know what? I know an idea to make this
Here we
easier
go.
on you, Rin.
What?
Can I throw him towards Hotbod so he can just wrap the chain and just use the momentum to pull him?
This is true. You know what? I like it.
Okay.
Call him Hotbod?
Team combo.
Okay. Why
I
are
don't
team
know what to
combos
do.
always
Can't
just
help me.
involve Rin being fucking yeeted?
No. Last time he yeeted me.
So I got an idea. Cam, grab his left arm and leg. I'll grab his right arm and leg, and we'll throw him as hard as we can.
Ooh, even better. Merc, get in on this. All right, check this out. All right, check this out. Okay.
We're all
So-
just standing here like 30 feet away from Hotbod, just going like, let's do this. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Oh, let's do this.
Just to
Okay,
clarify,
Gab, you do this.
do you lot know that Maggie doesn't need to breathe?
Yeah, I do.
I'm super aware.
Doesn't mean
I
you're
don't even know
funny.
she's here.
Actually, shit, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, you're gonna have to repeat that for
Oh,
me.
let's go.
Because
Oh,
Discord went no. So, what is this? Is someone
So
gonna
here's
like...
the plan. Zorowan is going to throw me and Merc. I wrap the chain and pass it. At that point, Merc is large enough that he should be able to, like, get some footing and launch me and Hotbod up into the air. At which point, I will have the chain wrapped around him and begin to spin until I will spin like horizontally, then turn it vertically, and then like slam him into the ground.
Okay.
Oh
I'm-
God.
So,
I'm
so it's
a-
gonna be like Luffy's like thing whenever he twists his arms up and grabs somebody and then slams them into the ground.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Which one's that?
I forget what if that,
That
even
one
is a
was
move.
It is.
Sledgehammer.
No, it's not Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer is the one where he like
main
makes
techniques. What do
the Sledgehammer is the one where he makes like his fist giant and slams it on them.
No, that's giant pistol. Because rifle
Anyway.
is...
No. The version in Gear 3 where he swells his arm up into like a cannonball.
No, there's another one though.
So isn't one of them elephant?
That's Armament Hacky infused giant pistol. So that's gear 3rd. Ooh. Big,
Who cares?
big puncher.
It's fine.
It's a technique you use like once.
Yeah. He used it in the buggy arc, and that's like the only time he ever.
Yeah.
But anyway.
There
Anywho,
it is. Rubber
Oh, well, there we go.
or Gum Gum Gavel in the Viz manga, Gum Gum Hammer in 4Kids and Funimation dubs.
okay, that's why you don't remember. Alright,
So
What
this
do
is
you
the
want to-
Typhoon Hammer?
Nah, it's Typhoon no Sledge. That's just, yeah.
Type attack for no sledge.
what kinds of rolls do we think are needed to do this?
Strength.
We need a yeet from
I know I for
um,
sure need strength.
Okay,
Zor.
done. So are you technically attacking with this? If you're throwing. Because if you're attacking, we can make it like an attack roll, so you just throw to yeet. Or if you're just trying for strength, you can just roll a strength.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the attack one because that way then I could get. No, this technically wouldn't be a weapon attack though, would it?
Well, what if, we go full on stupid One Piece. You have Merc, you lift your sword up, you rest it on your shoulder like that, and you're gonna
Oh my.
yeet it like that.
So I'm holding Rin.
I got the-
standing on your sword.
I got it sheathed so you don't cut yourself on the blade, obviously. Yes. Okay.
I wear,
I like
I
where
wear,
this is going.
I have wooden sandals. I'm fine, but okay. But okay. Anyways, yeet. Roll to yeet.
Sword yeet.
Sword yeet.
Okay, 25. That is a good sword yeet. That succeeds. Yeet! You swing the sword, and that propels Merc, who is holding Data.
Data, you need to roll to wrap the chain around Hotbod next, isn't it?
Alright. Yes.
Okay, so what kind of role do you want to justify for this?
I would say probably either tumble or dex.
I mean, Tumble is like a more active, okay, I am doing... I mean, okay, if you're trying to, like, do like a spin and a twist and get it like that, then that would be Tumble. If you're just
That's the idea.
throwing it...
Like secured.
Alright, so yeah, I'm okay with Tumble. Go for Tumble.
Alright.
18. There, as you rotate in the air, you go, and the chains look as if they're about to wrap. Actually, no. No, I've got a better idea. That works. Yeah, it goes. The chains, they wrap around. You have secured Hotbod, who just kind of goes, Nani?
And then my turn to yeet.
Yep. So what's the move here?
I was basically just gonna punch Data, but like more push than punch.
Yeah. So like open palm. Ugh! Single hand yeet.
Shot put, or rather more like forehand yeet. But
All right. So attack roll. If you're aiming it, general strength roll. If you're just
I'm gonna use an arm strike roll. 21.
I think that is good enough. So you shot put out Data, and I'm assuming you like shot putting up to get into
Mostly.
the air. All right, yeah. So with a 21, we will say you yeet 21 feet. Yeah,
Okay.
Data, you are 21 feet in the air.
Well, probably much higher than that because I got yeeted from Zor, and also I'm already like 16 feet tall. That's just
Okay.
me reaching up is more than 21 feet.
Okay, so well, you were 30 feet away, and Zor rolled a 25. So I'm going to say that 25 got you within range to get the chains, and then so that was like horizontal, and the 21 is up.
So, is Hotbod with me up here?
Yes.
Cool. Good. Category 1. And I start spinning.
Okay. So as you go to activate Category 1, you see Hotbod smile. You see him smile a shit-eating grin. Just kind of looks at you and goes, "You thought you could win? Thought this would work? Your little team combo attack." Well, this one hand just reaches out from the chains and touches your arm. Solid air. As you try to activate your Category 1, you realize, for the first time since you ate your devil fruit, you're solid.
Nani?
Your arm is hard. It can't rotate. It cannot take the qualities of a liquid or gas. It cannot flow. It cannot move. It is
Question.
hard.
Question. Can I still move it?
Like, you can move it up and down and left and right and back to front, but
Cool.
it's hard.
I'm gonna grab for his neck.
Okay.
Master Marines can improvise under pressure.
Well, like, you can't really move your fingers because they're hard. Like,
I mean, but open, can I
you can like
get it there?
gunk. You can. Like, you weren't in a fist, were you, when you were active? Or were you open like
No,
ah?
I don't. I would like to say no because I would likely be holding on to. I guess it would be in a fist, kind of. If it was holding on to.
Well, you know what? For anime's sakes, it's open. So you go. You thought you countered my counter. Well, here's my counter to the counter for my counter.
And he's going to. You may have gotten my arm, but you forgot my legs. So he's gonna flip up, hold him down to the ground, and then do an air boost from his feet to rocket them to the ground.
Oh, okay, that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. Just roll me an attack roll for that. Unarmed. That'll hit, yeah. And now, since this is technically a combo attack, all three of you, so Merc, Zor, Data, can you all roll damage for me, please?
How much?
As if you were just doing your regular attack. So unarmed strike, and sword.
Totally unarmed or with my spiked gauntlet?
I'd say unarmed because it's more of a strength than
Okay.
the actual punchiness of the thingy.
Oh, good. Minimum damage.
Okay, so we got 3.
Did it roll mine?
see it.
Nope.
Oh, there it goes twice. The first
Twice.
one was 8.
So we'll take the first one for 8. So that gets us 11. 14. Jesus fuck. Okay, so
That's with your spiked gauntlets, Data, but
on
Mine
Data.
are actually on.
Well, that's it. Data is actually hitting with the gauntlet. You didn't make contact with your gauntlet, did you? That's why yours is just unarmed, and
I see.
if that
Okay.
makes any kind of logical sense.
It does.
And I got almost max damage. I am happy
Yeah.
with that.
Okay, so 11 plus 14, 25. And also is falling 21 feet from the air, so that is an additional... that's crap. Only rolled 3 damage for full damage. So 27 damage, all in all, from this one hit. As... Crater. Boom. Giant dust cloud erupts up. As you all settle, so Merc, you've landed, and Data, you're gonna like slowly float down, I guess, and wait for the dust cloud to settle.
After he hits the ground, he's gonna do that backflip out of the smoke cloud thing.
Yeah. So, before anything happens, Maggie, you can break the thingy.
I'm going to choose not to.
Okay.
I
Two of
definitely
us
want
are
to have done that.
broken, but okay.
I want to spend, if I'm able, more time studying the structure, because I don't just want to be able to break this structure. I want to learn about how these structures work.
Okay. So how this works? Like, you're looking at it, like, just a peek behind the curtain. The whole point of this is it just makes objects hard. So every structure would be different. So, for example, the hardness of water, you could probably, like, any liquid made hard would probably form a similar crystalline structure. However, air is different to water, or skin, or dirt. So you could study this and learn, okay, I know how to counter this always for water or for any other liquid type substance.
I would like to do that.
Yeah. So we can say that's what the take 20 was for. So
Okay.
hard liquids, you know how to counter.
Okay.
And you can break that pretty easy.
Yeah. So I will punch that point with my metal arm. And then I will climb out, but I'd like to climb out on the docks, like a ways away.
Yeah, you can do that here, like just outside the base. Ha! I solved this. Genius.
So I will lay down, draw out my sniper rifle, put my scope on Hotbod, and study him.
Okay. So
I
that's what-
want to watch as he takes blows, watch as he strikes people. I want to study his crystalline structure.
Okay, so how I'm going to describe how this worked is all this nonsense was going on. Maggie, you break out of the structure, you swim over there, and you get up onto the docks, and you take aim as you see this interaction between Hotbod and Data. Yeah. You see Hotbod make Data's arm solid, and you see him get thrown into the ground, and then giant dust cloud that just shrouds everything, basically. You want to try and see through it because of X-ray vision or something like that. A spot check would.
Cool. Yeah, I'll use my X-ray vision for that, which gives me a bonus of 2.
16. All right. So, Maggie, you are the first one to see this before anybody else. In the dust cloud, there's like a crater. Like, it's a pretty sizable crater because this is anime. It doesn't matter that one person only falling 20 feet wouldn't create a crater. This crater. So, it's a pretty sizable, maybe like a 2-3 foot deep crater with like a 5 foot radius. It's like, yeah, not bad. And in amongst the dust, you see Hotbod stood upright, and he looks like he barely felt anything. Even,
Yeah.
and you go, I had to give a score to that damage that just got dealt to him, taking into account everybody taking part. That was easily a 25. Doesn't look like it. That looks like it dealt 5. The hell?
We're gonna need more team combos.
As he's Maggie, you see him stand up and kind of dust himself down, stretch, roll his shoulders, crick his neck. What he does is all the dust around him. He does the Whitebeard stance, like punches the air, and from in the dust, everybody hears this. You just hear solid cloud as that dust turns hard. Every single dust particle hardens, it sharpens, and in that moment spins in some very stereotypical anime fashion, and this dust cloud of basically sharpened needles fires outward. Everybody make a reflex save. Except Maggie, because you're nowhere near.
I'm in a bubble, so do I even bother?
Well,
Isn't mine just based on Nick's?
well, you can dodge in the bubble. You can be like, no! And make the bubble roll.
Also, mine's an item. That's just a thing that I have. That's not my own abilities that can put you in bubbles.
No, okay.
Okay, so Zor rolled a 13, Data a 27.
What's my dex? +2, okay.
Where there?
Merc a 19.
That's really good for me.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Because I have a +1 essentially.
And a nat
reflex.
20.
Oh, thank God! I couldn't take anymore.
Yeah, okay, so, Data, as these, essentially an uncountable number of tiny dust needles fly out, you just go, low gear, through them all. All you need to do is move your arm out of the way, which is hard. And you go, don't touch my arm.
Wait, hold on. My arm's still hard?
It seems to still be hard, yeah.
Wait.
It's like you slept on it.
No. This has some very different implications.
You'll learn soon. Don't worry. Merc, how do you want to justify you dodged this?
I was out of the cloud.
Yeah, you just went like, just like jumped back. I'm
No,
like, woo!
just no, not doing this. Thanks. Bye.
Well, sorry, like, I may have done a bad job explaining. Like, he made the cloud, and then he like did a ridiculous anime attack where he kind of span around and made the cloud explode outwards, hit people.
So you just go, and then just fan it away.
Oh no, you like your 6 arms just start grabbing the little dust news.
Nick plucking the dust out of the air like one of those ASMR videos.
Yeah, just.
How
Although,
much
to
does
do
your
it-
bubble defy gravity?
You need to shout order, 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 order as you're doing it. Just to grab every single one.
Otherwise, your arms
See,
won't move.
I would, but Merc would be more like a person to just be doing this and go yada yada.
How much does the bubble defy gravity?
Not much.
You
It's
rolled a
enough
nat
to
20
live.
as much as you fucking won.
You just jump and nope your way out. You're now like.
How's he
100
gonna
feet in the
jump?
sky.
That was gonna be my joke, cause I was gonna spray inside my own bubble,
And project upwards.
closing myself, and just project upwards. But then I'm like on the 2nd story level. I'm just like, guys,
Okay, no, we can do that. You
I
can
fucked
like,
up.
you can like spray yourself up, and then a bubble gently floats you back down. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose a Bardic?
Did you lose a
To
bar?
me! Oh,
Say
no,
it,
get back.
You're good. You're good
I-
now.
Yo, alright, no idea what happened there. What I was gonna say is like, yeah, so like, you know, you spray yourself up, and the bubble just floats you back down gently.
Just whee! Look down. Guys, you're
I-
totally fine.
That was a smart move on your half. My spray is in my open knee runes!
Oh god!
Think this through!
Alright, you didn't use your full spray, you just farted. It's a
Okay.
non-deadly fart. You didn't hurt yourself.
Okay.
Just one quick little
I'm not
light
sure.
sonic boom. Just
Skunk Logia is capable of a non-deadly fart.
And unfortunately, Zor,
Yeah.
you do not dodge with a 13. So you take not much. You only take 2 damage.
Oh.
Oh, thank God I did my math right before.
Yeah. So you know, whatever
Did
you
have
do to
damage
think,
reduction?
you would do. Oh shit! Yeah, damage reduction. Wait. It should have been 2d4, not 1d4. I keep forgetting damage reduction exists in this. Okay, so it's 4, not 2. But damage reduction, you take 1 damage. You just go.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
We're still
One.
level 2.
I
Oh, you're
have
still level
I
2,
have-
so
I-
sorry, you take
yeah,
2
but
damage.
I have increase from my armor.
Well, you know, you take 1 damage. It's dust. You can make dust as hard as steel. It's still dust. You'll
Doesn't
be
have
fine.
much momentum.
Just don't aim for the head. It's been hit enough today, thank you.
Okay, so everyone, the dust has been cleared. It didn't do it on its own. Dude did it for you all. And you look. Hotbod is not there.
What?
Make a spot check. See if you can find where he's fucked off to.
I think I get it. If he can harden the air, he can probably make platforms.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like a. What's his nuts from My Hero?
Yep.
Gensel. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is basically what he is doing. He is he's basically just running through the air. Just making small platforms, which seem to last for...
Fuck it.
He-
He's going up there too.
Well, you know, he's booking it. And Data, you're in hot pursuit. You're going...
Wait, he's running?
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna call out. You're gonna lose your job by abandoning your post.
My post is destroyed.
Cool.
But quiet, you!
Follow the voice.
Where's the Dindin Mushi?
So, are you all just chasing him on these platforms that he's making as he runs through the air?
Just Data, I think. I don't know.
I think
not sure if
I'm not. I'm gonna call up his father on a Dindin Mushi and say his son is no longer a prick. His son's a coward.
I'm slowly
That's
falling
not the
down
best
in my
idea
bubble.
because we could easily just say that we staged a coup and are currently in process of staging a coup.
I'm not saying that.
I'm
Not at
just
all what we're
saying.
doing.
Do you
Right,
think
give
that honesty
give me the
and
nearest
validity
Vice Admiral.
matters to these people? if honesty mattered to these people, we wouldn't have to overthrow them.
Okay, so you are actually calling up Vice Admiral Hotbod, Senior. Then you're Hotbod.
Right.
You're calling him up. Check. Yes, hello. This is the voice for Vice Admiral Hotbod apparently now. This is his new voice. Hello.
Your son's a
Admiral
prick.
Hotbod?
Yes. How do you have this number? Who are you?
Captain Merc from Special Ops Group 69.
Huh. Now, according to my call, according to my data log, which I have, this exists in a One Piece universe. This number called me before, just to tell me my son's a prick.
Yes, that was me, sir.
Okay. Well, what is your location?
We're base number 273.
Middle of the ocean. Oh no.
So, okay. What are you doing there?
Your son apparently has completely ruined the people on this and needs to be discharged.
I highly doubt he did
Through a
that.
cannon.
I think what you mean is my son has done a wonderful job of maintaining the peace, and
Nope.
is merely taking a justified and reasonable reward for doing so.
Your son is a failure of a Marine, sir.
Okay then.
He
And you're
has
currently
oppressed
at-
the people of the island, and he has completely just degraded the Marine name of this island.
You're at base 27?
Yes, sir.
We're so fucked.
Why did you tell him this?
Why?
There is a muffling sound, so you know there's like a.
Why?
If you want to make a listen check, see if you can hear what is said as he tries to muffle the Dendemushi.
I rolled a 3, and I still got an 11.
Yeah, 11. That's pretty good. What you hear is a ship. Wipe them out.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Well, thank you for your input, Marine. I'll make sure to file that under the file it to the complaints department. A lot of paperwork.
Also known as the trash can.
It's a lot of paperwork, but your complaint is noted, and there
Sir, he's
will,
abandoning his post right now. He's leaving.
and he will take care of this.
I expect you to be here to ground him, because it's what he deserves.
I don't know if you understand how busy Vice. We're very important. We have suits and really
And
cool
yet you're able to
coats.
answer the phone immediately.
Look, I.
You got him there.
He just smothered that snail.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Stay put.
Dendemushis don't have signal problems.
I think he just tried to shove a black Dendemushi on top of his Dendemushi.
No, I think he just stuck it underneath a cup.
I think he's just making those noises with his mouth. Unfortunately, we're not stupid.
one
I
of
think
us
we
might be a
are.
little
We
bit
told him where we are.
Oh, well, okay. Some of us aren't stupid.
Well, you see, I was expecting him to do the Vice Admiral thing.
Why?
Not the corrupt Vice Admiral thing.
We knew
Why do
he
you
was
think
corrupt.
he's not a corrupt?
Oh my god.
We came here because he was. What?
See,
We know
You
he
know,
is the
this is
distilled
good, though.
essence of nepotism.
How is this
is the
good?
thing, though.
You also have the
Because now-
backstory from the
Ow.
Smithy, who was like, Senor Hotbod was a dick.
Then now we can prove it and go even higher. We go to the
We're
Admiral
going to
next
be
because he's
nuked!
Vice
We
Admiral.
could have done that without literally declaring war.
Counterpoint. That handheld railgun is still in the office.
Oh shit.
I could just shoot their ship as it comes towards us.
No, we're not making any more trouble than we already have. We had an opportunity to save this whole island, but now we put it back on Hotbod's map. Which means that now we have to stay here to protect it.
So,
And by the way, one
If
of
you're
us
gonna
has
heal
brain
it-
damage, the other one has broken knees.
If
So
we
you're
can
now
even-
even less.
We're gonna have a little bit of time before this. Can we try to patch us up, please?
well,
We gotta,
Yeah.
we
Just
gotta
out of-
beat up this guy first.
yeah, just
He's
out of
running, he's
curiosity,
not beat.
Data, you're in hot pursuit. You're in hotbod
Yeah.
pursuit. Everybody else, you're all just kind of sitting there going, "Merc, what the fuck are you doing?"
I actually physically walk up and smack him in the back of the head.
Look, I have a plan. Just shut up.
All right, Data.
Yeah.
This guy seems to have perfect maneuverability up here. And thankfully, you're a Logia. You don't have to worry about rolling balance checks and shit. So you can maintain, your solid 30-foot run speed as you are going. Is yours higher?
No.
So he had like a 15-foot. Actually, no, 30-foot. He started one round before you. He's got a 30-foot head start.
Okay.
What do you do? Because he's just gonna. What you do notice he is doing is he is basically running over from the base to the marine private docks. He's running over that way, even if that means running directly over the ocean.
Interesting.
I would like to study the air. The hardened air.
Yeah, if you want to take 20 on that, you can, or you can roll for it so you can do it faster. If you take 20, basically you'll have figured it out when he's like 30 feet away from the docks that they're going, or you can roll and you can figure it out now when he is like right in the middle of the ocean with nothing that affects him.
Okay.
I'm
Question.
going
Oh,
to do that.
I also have a question.
Please,
Okay.
please work.
So my arm
engine.
is hardened. Oh, never mind.
19. You're fairly certain air is pretty fragile, even if solid. A single hit would probably shatter them. Like, it would make a semi-good, protective shield, as in, like, if you weren't expecting it. So, like, for example, if he went hard air, it would break, and it would stop someone from being able to hit him or get to him immediately. But they're very easily broken. You assume, so long as you can deal 2 damage to something, it would break.
How far away is he from me?
Okay, so you were over at the docks, over here, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably about here. So, not very far, maybe, like... He is currently, say, like, 2 to 3 turns away from making it to the docks to get to the final Marine
Cool.
flagship, which is there. It looks like he's trying to get to that.
So what I would like to do is, as his foot is coming down, because I'm seeing his pace of how he's running, I want to fire a bullet so that as his foot is right about to land on the new sheet he's about to make, the bullet would impact and destroy that sheet. So he would step and expect something to be there and immediately fall.
Okay, yeah. We'll say... Well, how much time do we reckon has passed since smashed into the floor? I mean, we're not really counting rounds. So, for ease, we'll say about a minute has passed since that point. Data. You notice that your arm has returned to normal at this point. After about a minute, give or take. You know he can only make things hard for a minute at a time.
There's
Oh, actually, and I won't...
a joke to be made here, but
I won't be using my sniper rifle. Instead, I will draw both of my revolvers so I can just 1, 2, 1, 2 every single step he makes from that point forward. Shoot
Oh.
the plates
That's clever. That's very clever.
and
Alright,
drop
yeah.
him into what I assume is going to be solid water. But I know how to break solid water.
Yes, you do. This was good studying. Okay. So,
Would you like me to make a ranged attack check?
I mean, unless it's a nat 1, you've got like a plus 27. So,
Who knows? Just in case.
Do you want me to just roll a d20 on its own, just to make sure I don't get
yeah, that's
one?
easier than you taking into account all your pluses.
10?
10. Yeah, so the foot, the pain shatters under his foot. He falls. As he's about to touch the water, he reaches out, touches it, makes it solid.
Hold your breath.
He takes a little. Oh, you go straight for the water as well. Damn.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, another d20. Let's see if it's not a nat 1. That is definitely not a nat 1 with a 17. Yeah. So he lands. He's starting to stand up. You hit that, and boom. He's in the water.
And then I jump into the water with him.
Okay.
Wait, out of curiosity, how far away are we from like the coast?
Maybe like 30, 40 feet. Not that far. He was trying to like just take a little cut across, not run right out into open water.
In that case, Data's going to jump before the air platforms disappears and try to land back on the coast.
Yeah, you can do that. Obviously, jump is whatever you roll on a jump skill, you can double that. So let's say 30 feet. You need to roll a 15 to make it back to.
If he rolls a 10, he should be fine too, because then he'll be only like 5. He'll be less than 5 feet, because he'll be like on the beach.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Okay, so that is 26. You are 4
Someone's
feet.
gonna have to save him.
Oh,
You are 4 feet away from the shore. Like
Just
one
belly
square,
flop.
as you're just there in the shallows, going, damn. You kind of leapt horizontally, and you look like you're gonna make it. And you just go, nope. So like, a child could walk up and only be up to their knees, but because you are horizontal, you are fully submerged and unable to move.
I'm just gonna go pick him up real fast.
like Cap, hurry before the tide comes in.
I mean,
So
the thing is, right? They're like a minute away because this was going on while you were having a phone call. So, can Data hold his breath for 1 minute?
Actually, I can just because I can still use my
like
ability, so I can just blow the water away.
I mean, he figured I was still on the phone.
He's endlessly using his arms, just kind of little typhoons around him, just slowly pushing the water away.
So, I jump down in the water with Hotbod
Hmm.
and walk up to him.
Well, you see what he immediately did upon falling is he solid liquid. He surrounded himself in like a little bubble where I was like, okay, I do this, I won't drown because I can just create a solid tube that goes up to just at the air. So he's got like a small breathing tube he's made.
Now walk up to him.
He's there in this little cube with a breathing tube made of crystalline solid water. Kind of looks and goes, "Oh, I think you're smart, huh? Well, you are."
And I'm going to
Well, fuck.
break the water, grab him by the throat, and push him to the floor.
Jesus fuck. He can't do anything about it. He can't move.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out my my flares that I have, and I'm going to light them. And so they are just going to sit by me and cause a lot of smoke and bubbles around us, so no one can see down here. And I'm just going to stand on him.
Oh no.
And hold his mouth open.
Are we just straight up? Are we straight up murdering a guy?
Yes. This guy? Yes.
Why are you
Oh,
murdering this
shit.
man?
Oh no.
He has a thing for corrupt Marines.
and devil fruit users.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay,
2 for
so,
2.
So, about a minute passes, and Merc and Jimmy and Thor, you catch up. You see there's a lot of commotion going on in the water somewhere, just a bunch of bubbles and smoke and stuff. Huh. And then you see Data just there going... Yeah, like, basically like a kiddie's paddling pool area, just flat on his front going... He's making small typhoons to create bursts so he can breathe.
I'm just gonna pick up Data like by the scruff of his shirt and just be like, "You okay, bud?"
I did not have a landing strategy.
Right. Just gonna set you on the beach. Anybody seen
Data's
Maggie?
gonna spin real fast to dry his clothes off. Yeah, Maggie went in after Hotbod sniped him into the ground.
Oh dear. Right, I'm going in.
Okay, so, Merc, you jump in. Fishman, you go thwump, you get there very quickly. In fact, his lights for no time at all. There's this big commotion of bubbles and smoke and flare. What do?
I try and find something in amongst the smoke and bubbles and flares. It's probably bright and murky, and so thus I can't see shit.
I just like crouch down to hopefully not get spotted, but there's not much I can do about it. Like if Merc runs into me, you know, in the underwater, it's up.
Hey Cap, what's going on?
I mean,
Are there any fish around, or are they gone?
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
that's
they'd be disturbed by all the
I think,
smoke
yeah,
and bubbles. And... But I think, like, justifiably, because you're a fish person, fish people can see. Well, Fishman Island is 10,000 feet below the surface of the water. They are acclimatized to extreme pressure and being able to see in pitch black darkness and stuff like that. I think justifiably you'd be able to see through like bubbles and smoke and stuff. It wouldn't be like pleasant. You'd be like, oh, this is... But I think you'd be able to see what's going on, and you just see Maggie like standing on this dude, holding his mouth open, going, "Drown!" As you just see him go, "Oh."
I like to imagine the key
I'm
because
just gonna,
about actually
I'm
opening.
gonna
She just
sigh,
went like a little
pull out my
stick.
bubbly coral, and put the bubble on his head.
As I see that happening, I will shoot him in the head.
Oh shit!
Okay. You.
Holy shit.
You're about to give him air and let him do all his powers again.
No, he can breathe. He doesn't have. If he touches ocean water, he is inert.
Oh,
no,
you're
no,
just
no.
putting it on his head?
Just
No.
his head.
No.
No.
His powers are not inert.
Yeah, he can still use his powers. He just can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I shoot him.
You shoot him. The bullet bounces off. He's hard.
No. Like in response to seeing the bubbly coral come out, I would.
Too late.
The attempt is to execute him before that happens because that is.
That's the thing. Like the same way he made the water hard. Like he can still use his powers. He just cannot physically move. So he can make his body hard, but that's pretty useless when he can't move.
Yeah.
So he can't fight you off. So you can stand there. You can like force his mouth open because he can't move. He can't fight back down. He can't headbutt you. He can't move. He can still make his entire body.
Oh, I see.
solid.
Okay. Never mind. Okay, so I got it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can still do that. You can shoot him point blank in the head, and there'll just be a crumpled up bullet against his skull.
I will then aim the gun at Merc.
Oh shit!
It's not a like I'm not gonna shoot Merc, but I'm like back off because I can't talk underwater.
Explain.
I can't. I'm underwater. I'm pretty sure I can't speak without air.
How does Maggie's voice work? Is it like a recorder? Is it like a brr, 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 or is it still
My
vocal
lungs
cords?
exist. I just don't need them.
Okay.
My lungs exist primarily to talk.
Okay, so you haven't quite got the digital voice yet.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a future
Then what we're
upgrade.
gonna do, we're gonna put a bubble on his head so he doesn't drown. We're gonna leave him here, and you're gonna explain.
Put a bubble on Maggie's head too, so she could talk.
Yeah, you could do that so we can talk down here.
I could, but I'm not.
Well, there you go. I mean, hey.
Just leaving this hard body with a bubble on his head underwater and just like
He's stuck at
Going
the
there.
bottom of the sea.
yeah, stuck there.
Yes. Yes.
He eventually
Wait.
starves or gets eaten.
I would check him for anything. Make sure he doesn't have a way to
We will
contact.
see him shortly.
I will just like kick some dust over him so that nobody like accidentally finds him.
Just bury him in sand.
Just a little bit, just to surface
Right.
so that
Yeah, you know what?
no,
For
no
extra
diver like
protection,
runs into him.
he made the bubble is in contact with him. He made the bubble hard so it can't pop.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's got like a cube bubble around his head, and you just like cover him in sand underwater, and you go, all right.
Yeah, and
I like to
I'll
imagine he's screaming this whole
We
time
just
at
walk
them.
back to shore.
holster my weapons. Walk out.
Back on shore with people. Maggie, explain. What was that?
A evil needed to be removed. He's far too dangerous
That's not our
to be
decision.
put anywhere.
It's too dangerous to be left alive.
He will stand trial. We are not executioners.
I am. And I am willing to lose my position for that.
Data, Zor, you're the ones who are like, by the book Marines. What do you think?
Well, I understand Maggie's motivation. After all, the Hotbod Senior running around, it's hard to believe that he'll actually be punished. However,
Do we have any proper? Do we have any proper way to like restrain him so he can't use his power, or at the very least can't use his power to
Use his power?
escape?
No, he's forever. But he's basically stuck down there.
well, that's not true.
What's not true?
There's some Kairoseki somewhere on this base. The guy that I fought had some. We fashion that, throw that in some cuffs. He won't be using his devil fruit powers at all.
Perfect.
Do that.
We do that, and we can basically have him captive. Then he can stand trial and not be executed.
Well,
I mean, he may be executed at the end anyway, but
well,
not by our
thing
hand.
We do have a whole island full of people that probably want to see him executed.
here
So they'll-
is the issue. Hotbod Senior is on his way here. Hotbod Senior will not allow his son to stand trial.
We take them both out.
So we expose the both of them. Simple.
Mm.
We just keep going up the line until we find the one
You think we can
non-corrupt
take a
fucking
Vice
Marine and then
Admiral
lay
the way
him
we
low.
are now?
If he's a devil fruit user the same as his son, we just gotta throw him overboard.
Do you think we can take a Vice Admiral? You know Vice Admirals have hockey, right?
Not all of them.
No, literally all of them. It's a prerequisite. You have to have hockey.
Yeah, even in the canon of the story, it's like Vice Admiral training is armament and observation.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They all have hockey.
That's dumb.
So,
Well,
Well,
if he's
it's-
coming, he likely is gonna have a whole ship of people.
correct.
He
Idea.
can't control the whole ship himself.
Mm,
Do you have a way to boost the signal of a Denden Mushi?
the point here is this: we want to protect this island, so we need to drop the tension away. What I'm saying is, and I hate to
Take him to the prison.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take him as a prisoner. At least until we can take down Hotbod Senior, or find a Marine that isn't under his thumb.
Well, that brings me to this point. Do we have a way to boost the signal of the Denden Mushi?
Contact one of the other seas. See if we can contact the North Blue.
Although maybe,
Exactly.
West Blue.
maybe, I can't think of his name. Good.
Hell, maybe even get in
The
contact with
engineer
HQ
that's
itself.
currently
Ranky.
here.
Or
No.
Smithy.
Smithy, yeah. Maybe Smithy might know.
Smithy might know.
We can get a hold of someone
Right.
before.
Go find that sea stone.
On it.
Yeah, I'll go with him because once he finds it, he's gonna be useless. I'll
I
go
will
with
not
him.
be able to collect it.
Yeah, it's here.
When he
I found
best
it.
way to do it.
Can you
Keep
grab
your
it? No.
Keep one finger spinning at all times. When your finger stops, we know we found it.
Gotcha.
Jimmy, I would say go with them, but you're not going to be of help.
Yeah, let me just dangle my legs. The moral support. Clap, 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 clap.
Right.
Yeah.
Grabs Bubble, just kind of shakes it a little bit. All right, Mr. Sarcasm.
Don't shake it up. Fuck.
Maggie, we
Sir.
are not executioners.
We are part of the Marines. And the Marines is a power structure that is built to prop itself up.
Perhaps that's
There
your
is-
opinion.
There is no right in our organization.
We are to protect the people. When people stop doing that, they are no longer Marines.
No.
Thus, that's why we have to.
Some Marines protect people.
You're saying you're not a Marine?
I'm a Marine as long as you let me. And I protect people. But we're the exception. We are a part of an organization, a military force, basically. And it can be used for whatever the people in power want to use it for. And currently, the people in power are our enemy.
That may be fine, but that doesn't give you the right to do whatever you
You're not here, Data.
Oh, yes, I am. We didn't
No,
know
we're
you're
gone.
not.
We
You're
were searching
searching
for
for
the
sea
sea stone.
stone.
Oh, did we already leave?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Fucking cartoon style thought bubble pops up. That doesn't mean it's right. You're not here. Pops it with a needle.
What would Data say in this situation? Well,
My purpose is much more important than the uniform that tells me what I should be doing.
Well, if you notice, everything we've been doing so far hasn't even been fighting pirates. We've been fixing other Marines' problems.
Mm-hmm.
If we
Well-
eventually fix them all, we won't have any left to fix, and then we can go pirate hunting.
Technically, we fought pirates on the prison island. Just saying.
We still had to fix other Marine problems because they failed at fighting those pirates.
You're not here either.
That too. Pop.
I'm the only one here.
Right, and you weren't around very much for those said pirate fights. You were
No.
around for the second half.
We also
Even
Doing
now, I'm more
acid.
preoccupied with my knees, so don't really care about the conversation that's at hand.
Doing what has to be done is
slowly
far
moving
more
legs
important.
back out, just like stay in place.
Kodashish.
Doing what has to be done is far more important to me than doing what is right.
What has to
If he has to die, and if I have to be punished for it, I'll take whatever comes.
I want to let you do it, but also if I do, that'll come back on me. In character. Just
Step away, and if anything comes up, I will stand trial.
you know, Hotbod Senior is gonna come after our asses because of that, right?
You can always say I'm rogue. kind of in.
But I want to keep you on the crew. I can't say you're rogue, but you're with us. It doesn't work that way.
I mean, if he shows up and things go bad, I'll hop to the bottom of the ocean and he can come after me.
Right. All right. You know what, Jimmy?
Hmm?
Here's the story. Okay.
All right.
Place blew up. We arrived in the dust. About all we saw, except for him running away into the distance. We don't know anything else. Got it?
Got it. Yes, sir.
This went dark.
Nod to Maggie. Just pick up Jimmy and carry him in a bubble as we walk into the compound.
And I'll
Boy,
walk back
boy,
into the
boy.
ocean.
Of course, the only moral center is.
So, how long do you reckon this conversation took?
About as long as it took us to do.
With less interruptions.
Yes.
About-
Two.
so
All
about-
the thought bubbles that needed popping.
So
About
maybe
10 minutes, I'd say.
yeah, maybe about 10 minutes. Right.
Yeah, a little less
10
than that,
minutes.
but yeah.
A couple minutes, but sure.
Okay. At this point, you turn around. Like, all right, getting on this. Things are going. Or you, Maggie's just about to head on out.
Say again.
So, this conversation done. You've been talking about 10 minutes. That is it very much like, all right,
Yes.
are both of you going back out into the ocean, or are you just saying,
Nope,
okay,
just
Maggie,
me.
you walk out?
Just Maggie. Me and Jimmy know what's happening, but we're going to be playing stupid.
And you were having this conversation on the shore, not at the dock.
Correct. Yeah. I just walked out on the beach and we talked.
Yeah, because that's where you pulled data out. Alright, Maggie.
You really think a marine ship from thing can get there already? Because I'll tell you what, they can't.
Oh, no.
It took us days to get here.
No.
What are we gonna do with all the explosives?
No.
Simple. We give them to
This-
Maggie.
This is... I gotta say, I'm very proud of myself. Very good.
Oh boy.
Maggie,
Mm-hmm.
you walk back out into the ocean, 40 feet in, however. The sand looks disturbed. It looks moved. It looks altered. You look up, and you can see at the very top, just slowly fading away, the remnants of the hard water. Given time, Hotbod slowly and pedantically made the surface below him hard. And what happens when a liquid hardens? Bends. So inch by inch, hardened himself back up to the surface. Discord all just went crazy. Did you hear how I described that? So basically, used the water to slowly lift himself up by hardening it, inch by inch by inch.
It was like water just expanding.
Yep.
So he
Yeah.
got away.
If you follow the path, he used that, got himself over to the dock, and he has boarded his last remaining vessel. He hasn't departed yet, but he is on said vessel.
Hey, I'm gonna start walking that.
Oh god. Everything died.
Actually,
the Marine
I was-
base is looking for a sea stone.
Oh, you're back. Your camera went screwy for a moment.
Yeah, all of Discord just went, no! It obviously is not having a happy. Alright. Think. Do we feel like we need a break? Do people want to go, like, grab a drink and go to the bathroom, or do you want to just keep going?
A break would be good for me.
Same.
Alright, yeah. So I think this is a perfect place to take a break. We will reappear in a few minutes, everybody. So, Real soon.
The IRS.
And that is a perfect line to come back onto.
Did you switch us over right as he said that?
Yup.
Fantastic.
And that's exactly when I turn my sound back on as well, so it just no one knows what I'm talking.
I'm just gonna put this here.
Oh yeah, right.
That's from an actual scene.
It is, yeah.
I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS? No, thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna pick right back up. Let me just double check. Audio's all bound. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Cool. So picking right back up. Maggie, you arrive. You see that Hotbod has escaped nefariously. I'm assuming you like kick the ocean flummox.
I like to imagine there's just a barrage of angry bubbles coming up in that general spot.
With the occasional swear word that just bubbles out of the bubbles.
Yeah, you'll shit.
Mostly, Merc, it's entirely your fault!
So we'll put that scene on pause.
And I'm walking towards the ship. I'm just...
Yeah. We'll put that scene on pause and we'll jump over to Zor and Data, who you've gone and you want to search for Kaioseki. Do you just want to roll something for me? Just want to roll like a search? Because I think that's an example.
I'm going to start wrangling ocean mines.
Oh boy. Don't
Yeah,
I have a fleet that works for me now because I beat Kuwabara?
You had that one ship was over there, and they were over at the Fishman area, like someone's rest, and they were sorting that.
Also, keep in mind, they literally just swap to whoever's the strongest person. So.
But they haven't beaten me yet. It's like a fucking wand out of Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah,
The Elder
that's true.
Wand.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot. But
Also,
anyway.
that's a 19 on the search.
Okay. So, 19. That's pretty good. You look around, you find a lot of stuff. You find a big-ass treasure room, which has got a good amount of cash in it. Like a good couple of years of overtaxed money.
We're gonna take. I want to take that and start giving it back to the people.
You find, like a couple of scuba diving kits. Could be useful.
And take those with me.
Other than that, there's not much else of use here. There's marine issue stuff, so you can find like weapons and stuff like that. Clean marine uniforms. Get some fresh supplies for the kitchen. A boat.
You don't want any of those uniforms. They have the rug insignia.
They are all marked with Hotbod.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
want those.
gonna take them all, find the nearest trash can, and just dump them.
Just need a paper shredder.
The Data with your search roll of 9. Neither of you managed to find any IOs.
I thought we were going back to the Bay of Wolves, where there's a bunch just lying off ground.
Oh, if you're going all the way back to the Bay of Wolves, okay, so there's a one chess piece which hit you.
Yeah.
So you can find that one chess piece.
Yeah.
And you basically figure out it's not the entire piece. It's basically just the base of them have got like a small embedded like in the tip.
Oh, that's even better.
Yep.
Cool.
All the other chess pieces, you blew up into the air, and then they landed in the ocean.
Oh. It's probably for the best.
So
Don't want Maggie.
I'll go get Merc.
What? No. We just need this one. All it takes is a little bit. Trust me.
yeah, so you've got one tiny little.
Yeah, I could guess that by
Right.
that crater in your chest.
It got better.
Hey, how's your head doing?
Shut up.
The correct answer is I haven't
Shots
had any complaints.
Fuck.
All right, let's head back. Oh, while we're here,
Right, Smithy. Where is he?
You see Smithy, he's just there helping people, but like just going. What's his voice? It's kind of like deep with it. Yep. Ooh, good. Oh, people. Hey.
Hey, so we've taken out Hotbod's commanders, and Hotbod is restrained.
Oh.
So,
Hush.
He doesn't
unfortunately,
He doesn't
our
know.
captain seems to have antagonized Hotbod Senior, who's likely on his way here. With that in mind, we think it's best we might as well evacuate the whole island.
Probably a good idea. Probably.
What do you know about Hotbot Senior
Ick.
that you could tell us?
Big. Ick.
So,
With the son who's a prick.
Personal, if any. Did you ever beat the guy?
Oh no.
any
Well,
devil
yeah.
technology?
Exactly.
How to summarize Hotbot? The word megalomaniac, power obsessed, thoroughly enjoys dominating and playing his power.
He'll totally destroy this entire island just to cover up his secrets.
Oh yeah.
He would just destroy this island on the fact that his son is no longer in charge of it.
Oh yeah. Also,
Talked about commandeering some sort of ship over on the east where the fishmen are. If you take the rest of the people there should be plenty of space for all the fishmen and all the villagers. It might be a tight fit, but it should work.
yeah. We've got a bunch of rowboats. You know what? We'll just walk. You know what? We can walk and we'll get the fishmen. Swim back over because they swim faster. I'll come back around. We'll sort something. So we'll head over there. We'll just get the heck out of here.
Perfect.
You lot can deal with everything.
Alright.
Well, we gotta get our boat back.
Oh,
Just to fully,
Oh yeah, I guess I can take
just
the
Oh.
to make
Yeah.
100% sure. As far as you know, he has no special powers of any type.
I mean, we didn't work together for super long. It was, there's a reason it was my last position.
Fair.
He spent most of his time, like, sitting on. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure that wasn't Marine. He had like a throne built into the deck of a ship. He would sit on, bark orders. Seemed to enjoy that. I never once saw him actually get.
So he's probably gonna be a pushover. Got it.
Well, here's a vice admiral. Vice admirals have an immense amount. I mean, he might have. I don't know if there's a Senor Senior Hotbod. But I don't know.
It's not how double seniors work, but okay.
So his name is
I
Senor.
hope not.
He is
Senor Senior.
Yeah.
Two of them is enough. We don't need another.
But then again,
Senior squared.
I swear to God, if we have more nepotism to deal with.
I don't think so.
If this entire campaign is just gonna be us working up the line of Hotbots the entire series,
And then you come across.
Super mega hotbod.
By the time we get to the last one, there's gonna be no restraint. We're all just gonna decide to kill him.
The celestial dragon Hotbod.
Bardic,
See, then
Bardic,
Maggie will have
please.
been right the whole time. Just kill him.
please
And
tell
the
me
bloodline.
the fucking, like, jock in my backstory
Oh,
is
oh.
relative of Hotbod.
He is now.
Yes!
God damn it!
James, why would you make their bar?
Because it fits so well!
You know, here I was expecting our BBEG to be like a fucking pirate. No, it's nepotism.
How do we know that Hotbod isn't a pirate? What if Grandpa Hotbod is a pirate?
You know, that's true. Maybe it's like Luffy's family.
They
What if
control
Hotbod-
both sides.
Well, I have plans because basically, as I was learning and thinking and getting advice on different ways to use the hard fruit, I was like, kind of want to use this guy more because it's a really good idea. So
But-
I'm gonna see what I can do.
So are we just gonna be forever hunting down Hotbod? He's just gonna
I guess
keep
we'll
moving
see.
to islands and taking them over?
You know, we might just go to a different ocean at this rate.
I'll see what happens, but I don't want this to be like and this is a campaign. It's just I want other stuff to happen. I want you to go and do other stuff. But I think, provided I don't know, you could kill him. Aggie could go over and like fucking shove a gun down his throat, and like, you can't harden your organs.
Well,
I
actually,
mean, he could,
Wait, can he?
actually. No, he could. He could.
We're gonna go
would
to
his
an.
heart stop beating? Because then it couldn't move.
Yes.
It would be too hard.
but that might also be a technique. Wait a second. Oh God, I just thought of a. Oh my lord! Don't have an open wound while Hotbod is around.
Noted.
Oh!
Did you just think of what I just thought of?
Yep.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh no, Hotbod's
Yeah.
got some real terrifying concepts.
Good thing you're in a bubble, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I mean, no, he could kill you at that. He would harden the bubble and you would suffocate.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Fuck.
I mean,
Oh,
you would
no.
harden your blood, and then everything would shatter.
Yeah.
No,
I know the implication,
there's a
but
whole
like you have
bunch
to get
of-
past the bubble first.
there's a whole bunch of cool stuff that people suggested.
Or if he can get close to you, it'll harden the air in your mouth.
Yep.
Or harden the air in your lungs.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what he could also do? He could harden your heart of friendship, making you cold and distant. What do you love?
I'm immune to that.
We already
Yeah,
have one
Sam.
of those.
Okay.
Those.
Okay. That
So-
makes sense.
Data, Zol.
Do you forget what my fucking disadvantages are?
Depressed.
Depression and cynic, as well as maimed.
Alright, so
Oh.
Data,
Oh,
Zol,
you're
Your
gonna
heart
take
is
one
made
kind
out
of-
of
Yeah.
metal?
you are gonna team up with Smithy. You're gonna get everyone on the boat. You've got your one Kaioseki chess piece. You're gonna get everyone onto your boat, and you're gonna loop round to Lysoni's Rest, get everyone there, put everyone on the marine ship.
I
That's
tell the Marines, alright, you get out of blast radius and you wait there. You wait for any further orders. If Hotbod Senior approaches, alert us immediately.
they all just like salute and go, "Yes, Data."
Good. And then he hops back on.
We should just inform all the civilians they're now part of our crew, and we just take them and the entire ship.
I mean, thankfully, this is quite a small island. I mean, your boat is certainly not enough to like keep that many on, like long term. But you know, there's only like a population of like maybe 100-200. They could all easily fit on a flagship, like a big. Fine with that. All right. So with that, Datazor, are you heading back to?
Yep.
Okay. So meanwhile, back at the marine base, Aggie. You're going to the docks. You're trying to find out what the hell has happened. Merc and Jimmy, you're just sat chilling on the beach going, Aggie's taking a long time.
Depressed gang. Woo.
So I would like to
Oh.
take some of the ocean mines. I'd like to approach them very carefully. And
You weren't present when you saw how these things worked, were you?
nope.
Alright, so you have no idea that they go off based on vicinity, so if you get within, like, 5 feet of them, they go.
Yeah, so my plan was to shoot the chain holding them to the ground. Just see if I can detach them.
Okay, so Discord just went it's up.
No, I gotta change my. So first, I'm gonna just. It did. Yep.
Alright. I think Discord is being friendly. So you want to shoot one of the chains and essentially break it and let there be a floating mine.
Yep.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens.
Go for that. I guess attack roll to shoot and damage or break a chain.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna be super crazy on this. I'll just add a plus 15 for all out of 10. Lock on. I
Alright.
rolled the 2, so I got a 14.
Yeah. I mean, that will hit. So, damage. See if you can break the chain.
it right here.
Three damage.
Oh,
Yeah, you shoot.
well, I was using my revolver.
Yeah. The bullet hits. 3 damage is not enough to break one of these chains. But you do kind of notice the mine little light on it that flashes up and like, you know, if you were to mess this up again, probably gonna go off. That's like it's not like
It's a warning for the diver.
Yeah, it's not like intelligent computer programs like, all right, no, it's had its one chance. It's now like you basically knocked it off safety mode. Like you've activated like the motion sensor, and it's like, I'm getting ready to blow up.
Okay. Yeah, these things seem a bit too. Wait, but aren't they set out so the ship can't?
No, they're set so a ship can come in and out of the. They had to be set up because he sent 2 of his ships out, didn't he?
He sent. Oh, I thought you said he just got onto a ship.
He sent one after me and one after Data.
Yeah, there were 3 ships
so
here. Remember?
there is no ship.
There's 1 ship left. There were 3.
Oh, there are 3. I thought there were only 2.
No, there were.
Oh, okay. All right,
It would make sense
so-
they would be back up because want anybody guess while his high generals are out.
I mean, you gotta remember, this all happened very, very quickly. I think they've been left out. I'm expecting, my generals will be back real soon. And they'll close them.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what I would like to do then is crawl out and move amongst the buildings, stay away from the ship, and get to his office.
Alright, so yeah, you like go back under, you find like the diver's tunnel, and you can pull yourself up, and you're back in the. Right, I'm gonna put a little pause on you for a second, because while you're doing that, Merc and Jimmy just sat on the beach. I'm sure you probably look at a watch if you had one. Like, damn, long time to shoot. The ship that is docked.
He's probably trying to figure out how to break the.
Yeah. You notice the ship that is at the dock. The sails unfurl. You hear the sound of an anchor being pulled up.
Who in the hell is leaving? Come on, Jimmy.
On
Picks up
my
ball
way.
with two of 6 arms.
Wee.
So you
Oh,
start.
you're not gonna bounce him or roll him like I did.
Please
Not
no.
a dick.
Please.
Alright, so in
He
the
was
time
being annoying. He said it was boring in the bubble, so I bounced the bubble.
in the time it take, are you like just running over to the dock to see what's going on?
Yep.
Yeah. In the time it takes you from where you are, I'd say that's maybe like. So by the time it takes.
One turn.
Yeah, so it's like 1 turn, but the boat has started to set off, and Merc, you can swim fast, but not as fast as a boat. Like, especially if it has anything to speed it off. So you've got to get on this right now, or it's gonna get away.
I'm on it.
Dive.
The Merc friggin' sprints, dives into the water, front crawl, 6 arms.
Question. I was gonna say. Question: Is he swimming with 4 arms and the 2 arms are holding the bubble above water, or did he just leave Jimmy on the beach?
I might have just chucked Jimmy on.
I hope you know, as soon as that bubble bounces off of the boat's floor, I am going to scream as loud as I can.
You could pop the bubble. It is possible to pop the bubble.
Look at it this way. That impact pops
I
the
don't-
bubble. Jimmy screams. All of us will probably hear him.
I don't think you understand, Nick. Popping the bubble does not change that my knees are going to move violently on impact.
Don't worry, he's using you as an alert system to get the rest of our.
You'll be fine.
So,
I believe in you.
are you trying to
Your belief
yeet?
place.
You trying to yeet Bubble Jimmy onto the deck of a ship?
I try and yeet Bubble Jimmy, and then continue running, and then jump onto the ship myself.
All right. So roll either strength or attack to yeet Jimmy, and then a jump for yourself.
Oh, I nat 1 on the yeet of Jimmy.
All right. So,
Oh no, where am I going?
all right. So instead of
Backwards.
instead of yeeting, you just spike him into the fucking ocean. You go yeet and just drop the bubble onto the
So does it
ocean.
just bounce?
It's one of those times, like whenever you hold onto a ball for too long, whenever you throw it, it just
Yeah. So
Well,
the
shit.
bubble just hits the ocean and it kind of it dips under, and Jimmy goes.
Wait. Depending on how hard he spiked it, would it still technically have the momentum to shoot up out of the water?
Jimmy, roll me
Oh,
a
no.
jump.
Oh.
There's a factor in the broken legs.
What would that be if it's not favored?
Plus,
I think.
not favored. It's 2. Currently.
Plus 2? Alright.
Okay, is it
Rank.
is it unfavored or nothing?
It's unfavored. I have it, but it's
Okay.
unfavored.
Yeah.
Then it's
Listen.
rank 2, no bonuses.
I mean,
Okay.
obviously you'll have your strength or dex or whatever.
Oh,
Well,
alright. Well, if I didn't add my dex, which is another plus 2.
alright, so that's 14.
14.
Meaning, as that hits the water, you can propel yourself enough with 14 to leap 28 feet.
I'm going to 28 feet and not strain my knees.
Yeah, the bubble hits, and you use the
Oh god.
you
Mark's
know,
gotta swim through that.
the bouncing nature
I'm
of the
not
bubble.
swimming.
Bounce the bubble off the water to land on the deck of the ship. Merc, jump. 18 feet. Yeah, that's enough to jump up to the side of the boat. It's not 18. It's more of like a little hop, and you can grab onto the side and pull yourself up.
Yep.
I'm just.
We're on
I'm
the
just
boat
bad.
now.
Is it bad? I'm imagining Merc's popping up. It's like, all right, and then a bubble just out of the water
Yeah.
next to him.
It worked.
I'm gonna say that like you're hanging off the side, so Merc, you need to spend a move like climbing up. But Jimmy is just a bubble, like on the deck. Jimmy, you're on this deck. There is no one else on ship. There is just you, and you can see up behind like a stereotypical pirate steering wheel. Hotbod, who just kind of looks and goes, "You're so desperate to spend more time with me. Is it because I'm handsome?"
Unleash
Well,
it.
It's
pop the
more
bubble and just
because you
release.
fucking hit my spine.
Wait, this is the one thing he's not immune to. Hardness does nothing against this.
Wait, what? Oh.
Pardon the stench. I dare you.
That will
James.
just make it worse.
Unleash it.
Alright.
Full blast.
Oh, where was my fucking character sheet? There it is. Alright. So. Short. Yeah, let's fucking transform. My claws break the fucking bubble, and I'm going to skunk spray.
Okay, so describe this transformation. What form are you going into?
I am going into hybrid.
Uh-huh.
Plus 2 dex, plus 2 strength, plus 2 con, and I gain claws. So, again, pathetic kind of transformation sequence.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
They're about.
Pop the bubble, and he's just looking at me like, You know, I
The amount of
didn't
time
think you
you've
could get
been in
more
there, it's probably
grotesque.
just bad just popping the bubble. It just
Yeah.
Yeah. Your knees trembling under you as your legs barely hold your weight up. You're on your 1 hit point or whatever it is you're on.
I'm on 2. I'm amazed that I'm not on 1. And I
I'm
turn and I
up to
skunk
2.
spray.
3.
Okay, skunk spray. Well, what do I get for that?
5d4 acid damage, ref save DC, 10 plus level for half, and then fort save DC, 10 plus level or be second.
Okay, so
Fort
He-
save DC? What?
he makes the reflex save, so
Fortitude.
he's only going to take half damage, and he makes a fortitude save, so he is not nauseated, but he will take half of 5d4. So roll your damage. 5d4 plus
Alright.
whatever it is.
Do I add anything? I think it's just 5d4.
It might just be 5d4.
Yeah. So he takes 4 damage.
Yeah, as you just go,
Fuck.
you go. Oh. He goes. Like this this acidic cloud just kind of like wafts over, and it just kind of like goes up his arm and it goes. Ah. Oh dear. Oh.
Do I still have like an action to do something?
It's an action to hybrid.
Just like shout.
Oh yeah. That's a free action. You can shout.
Oh, okay.
Scream,
Uh,
shout, let it all out.
and that's for hitting me in the spine, Hotbod. And that's mostly to just let Moke know that Hotbod's here, and hopefully you can get a fucking surprise attack on him.
All right. Merc. Just to
Yeah.
figure out if you would move or Hotbod would move now, just roll initiative for me. I want to figure out if you can beat him to the punch here.
Where the hell is my initiative? There you are.
Yeah,
17.
you outspeed him. So with that, you can, like, whatever cool anime maneuver you do to clamber up onto the side of a deck because you're hanging off the side.
I just hear Jimmy goes, "This." I already forgot what the fuck you said.
That's for my spine, Hotbod.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's for my spine, Hotbod, and then just zoom in on eyes, like get the letterbox on his eyes. It just goes, no. Just yeet myself up into the sky to find him as quick as possible, and get him back in the ocean.
Oh god. Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Fish kick.
Go for it.
Yes.
So I want to throw myself up in the sky and then basically dive kick,
Yeah.
If
Flying
only
fish
I was
kick.
there if my crater stopped.
flying fish kick. Because I don't have an actual like ability that allows me to do that because I'm not a, a warrior.
I think
Swordsman.
you could make this a bull rush, which does knock people back 5 feet.
Could I do that? How does bull rush work? Doesn't that hurt me like pretty immensely though? Because
Uh,
lives though.
he gets like a free attack or something.
I think he does, yeah.
He does get a free attack, I believe.
Gross. That bull rush. Like a bull rush is standard action or as part of initiating a bull rush. First, you move into the defender space. Doing this provokes a free action attack. A threat threatens you, including the defender.
Well, technically, if you do a bull rush from within the air, would that technically put you in range for an attack of opportunity, technically?
Can't I just do a dive kick? I want to just.
Just do a dive kick. We'll rule of cool it.
Okay. What do you want me to roll?
First, let's roll attack versus defense. See if you can deal that.
Okay.
And then we'll do like an opposed strength check and see if you can push him.
Okay.
So, attack roll.
for unarmed strike. 15.
Okay. He rolled a 3. He does have a pretty immense bonus that takes it up to like a 12, but that's still not enough. So you make contact as he's busy holding the steering wheel, and you just like fly over, crack him in the chest. So now, in lieu of dealing damage, we can make this an opposed strength check, and we'll say whatever the difference is in the strength checks, you knock him back that many feet.
Alright. So that would just be a +2.
Fucking
What? Oh.
I wish I was fucking lying.
Oh god, so you're just gonna crumple against him. Great.
Or if he's just gonna stand his ground and I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, like so. I like the over the top anime image. So you like come like flying fish kick, and you just and you're just suspended in the air like against his chest. And he's like,
I just like to imagine all. Please tell me Burke's just gonna go.
flurry of blows, I use my other fucking foot.
yeah, do it. So you're just like, just start kicking with the other foot.
That does put me at like a -3, I think, instead of like the -8 or whatever it would be.
I think you're at -2.
-2 for a second thing? I don't. Okay, we'll just. 20.
That'll hit. Another
Cool.
very poor defense roll from him. So do you just want to try damage, or are you trying to push him?
I still want to push him, but my plus is so garbage.
Well, this is just a strength check for the push.
Yeah, but his strength is better. It's
Well,
only a +2. Wait,
his strength
no.
right now isn't that great.
Okay.
It's
You
when
know,
he's
sure,
using
well,
his fruit
go for
stuff,
it.
which he hasn't had a chance to do yet.
+2. 18.
I rolled a 6.
Fantastic.
So the difference in that is taking into account his strength bonus, which is 3. So that's 9. You can push him back 9 feet with that, which gets him just to the very edge. He's like teetering on the edge of the boat because it was 10 foot.
Of course it was.
I had in my mind 10 foot. That seems reasonable. Like, that's how much space you need.
I have a way to pull this out.
Mm-hmm.
Because do you remember what's in his office?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. No.
The miniature railgun.
I do. Oh no. Oh no. Why did I know
grabbed
this
that.
is where we're going?
Didn't you affix a bunch of explosives to that?
Yes, I yanked those out.
It's like, thanks for reminding me. Takes them out.
Okay, so just to clarify, you didn't like weld them on or blowtorch them on. They just like
No, so
Blue
I was
tack.
assuming it had like some cover plates on the bottom,
yeah,
and they were stuck to the inside of that. So I just yanked that and tossed that to the ground,
yeah.
and plug myself in to the gun
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
burn my last cigar.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, can I? So, burning the cigar would basically put all the energy that I would acquire from it, which is 1 fuel tank, as it's described for a cyborg.
Yeah.
Can I put more in there? Can I take out some of the energy that's running me and put it in the gun?
What are you planning?
Okay.
I need this to work.
Okay. So obviously, I'd have to sit and do like actual maths at some point if you think this is a mechanic you would like to use repeatedly. But
I
for
don't
right
ever
now-
want to touch these railguns ever again.
Okay. Well, I just mean like in
yeah.
general, use life power to do X.
Okay.
You know? So what I'm thinking is for every hit point you choose to put into it, you can. Well, actually no, because eventually it goes add like plus 40. So let's say for every 3 hit points, you can add an additional plus 1 to attack and damage.
Okay.
So that's just for now, and I'll do real maths on it later.
And this thing is just like what Merc was doing. I don't care about damage. I want to shoot him. He is solid. It won't hurt him, but it will push him. It'll move him. It will push him and he will harden the air behind him, he'll harden the water behind him, and it won't matter because he is solid, he will break them as he is pushed backwards and shoved down into the water.
This is
I'm imagining it's like in it like this over the top anime moment of it flying over Merc's shoulder.
Oh yeah, Merc's right there.
I mean,
and I'm going to put myself down to 1 hit point.
yeah, that I assume
Two.
you're going full on anime,
Yep.
bringing yourself right down. Okay, so just
There's a red beeping light saying, "Danger!" Danger on his freaking side.
So, just to try and understand this, so let's say I could go and grab my boat, but there's a bunch of mints on there. So boat in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy is somewhere here in the middle. The wheel is up here. Stood here, can kick back. Merc is suspended in midair, kicking him over and over, trying to push back. I like the idea that Flurry of Blows is literally like just kick him 9 times and everyone push him like an extra foot back. And the way Maggie is you're like all the way over here. So he's being pushed that way, and you can just poof, take him in a direction he's not expecting to get that last push.
And I'm up a bit because I'm in the remains of his office.
Yeah, you've climbed up into a tower. And
So that'll slam him down into the water.
Okay. So,
And yeah.
go for it. That's gonna hit. Because unless it's a nat 20 on this defense roll, which is not, because 9 is not nat 20.
Are you again? Are you aiming just to hit him, or are you aiming to obliterate him?
Okay.
You rolled you got a 40.
So, obviously,
That's only possible because of the bonuses of burning my life out for it.
so obviously this isn't a strength roll, it's not physical. What do you think should be like the deciding difference for how much you get to push here?
I mean,
We
I
can
would
just
say
we can just compare the difference here between
his defense roll and my
yeah.
shot.
You can just do that,
Yeah.
and so that is 31 feet with his 9. Actually, wait, take into account his defense, which is good. It's a +9, but
22.
yeah, 22 feet. It's still he's there going. I'm gonna destroy you as soon as just bullet side of the head. Like he's hard, so it doesn't actually pierce and deal damage per se. I mean, it'll deal some damage, but he just.
You know what I like to imagine? The thing he fired, because as it was put, we can load anything into this and fire it.
Yeah.
It's not a bullet. He loaded the butt of his cigar after he burned it inside there and fired that.
That's fucking. Is that what you're doing?
Sure.
Yeah. So this cigar butt just flies through, cracks on the side of the head, and he does like stereotypical anime swirl fly, just thrown off the side of a boat into the water. Okay, what I just rolled there is I just rolled a luck chance for you because I wanted to see if you could hit this so well that you send him flying into one of his landmines. I rolled a nat 20. So what happens here is that bullet hits him. He spirals out into water. He crashes directly into a mine. It explodes. It fires him out of the water into another landmine. It explodes. Fires him even further. And this happens 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And he is blasted so far away. In fact, someone roll me 3. You know what? All the people currently involved here. So, Jimmy, Jimmy, Maggie, and
Mark.
Sorry, my brain. I'm too excited by cool things. All of you, please roll 1d100 plus 50.
Where's this going?
I beg your pardon.
Where is
That's
this
how
going?
far out to sea he is.
Yeah. So 73 plus 64 plus
Ooh,
93.
ooh,
So,
nice.
3, 3, 4, that's 10, that's easy. 9, 6, that's 15, plus 7, that is 20.
230. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, you blast him
130 feet.
230 feet out into ocean. He's done for.
I collapse.
The amount, like, quite frankly, because of how directions and chaos theory works, because he's just being bounced from explosive to explosive to explosive, to go and search him out would take so long he would probably die in the time it took you to find him. Not to take into account the amount of damage, because this is all one attack. Bear in mind, this is a group attack. So all of these damages are going to get added up and added into one thing. So he's probably unconscious. Probably.
Can he maintain his powers when unconscious?
Probably not. It varies from devil fruit to devil fruit. So, for example, Luffy.
Well, his has like a minute that it lasts or something.
Yeah, like his is something he activates. Like he is not hard all the time. He might be, but that's something else. But you
That's
know,
a different thing.
for example, Luffy, right in the series, he is made of rubber. He can be unconscious, and you can like grab and stretch him and tie him in a bow.
Which they have, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they tie him to the mast.
So they've tied him to all kinds of stuff. Buggy, also, for example. The thing is, Buggy controls how much he chops up, so I don't know if someone walked up and grabbed, they could just pull Buggy apart.
They can.
But,
Well, they can't pull him apart, but if they try to like cut him.
yeah, like, so if Buggy was unconscious and someone tried to cut him up, it wouldn't work. They couldn't physically pull him apart because he has, like, choice over that. Because there are times where it's showing, like, people grabbing and pulling him and dragging him along. So, it varies.
Wait, actually, I changed my mind on one last thing. I'm going to 0, not 1.
Oh my god. I just
Oh.
remembered something.
Yeah, you can do that. Get that
I am
extra-
unconscious.
Yeah, just
Conspiracy theory aside.
what conspiracy theory?
Buggy is Kite's Nen power.
Okay, we're not. What?
Okay.
You remember when they like tie up all of
No.
Buggy's pieces and he turns into Tiny Buggy? He looks almost the exact same as Kite's like slot
We're
wheel.
not talking about that. No.
Oh my. Okay.
These are not the same series.
Nen powers are basically devil fruits.
Oh boy. That's,
Okay.
That's for another time.
It's
So-
almost like most anime draw from a singular source of inspiration and have no creativity of their own.
Oof. Oof. I mean, valid, but ooh. That's gonna start arguments.
Hey,
Uh,
we all know everything's a JoJo's reference. As long as we all accept that.
even things that
Yeah.
existed before JoJo's are JoJo's references.
Exactly.
Duh.
Especially things. They just didn't know they were referencing it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, like, did you know that the singer, Dio, is named after JoJo's character, Dio?
Obviously.
Yeah.
So as I'm passing out, I would like to just lie there on the
Nick is
floor,
triggered.
put the explosives back in the railgun, turn those on, and try and throw them as far away from myself as possible. Like
Okay.
drop them, since I'm on a tower, just drop it out the window.
And I think this is a perfect time for Zor and Data to arrive back at Marine Base as you see an explosive.
Please no.
You just see an explosive drop out of a tower and go hitting, like, because it was dropped and not thrown. You know what happens when things go down? They stay parallel to the things that are dropped next to
Oh
it.
yeah,
So you just
yeah.
exploded the tower you are now unconscious in.
I'm sure I tried to throw it as far as I could, but I'm on 0 HP.
He was like,
So-
So,
Data's like, what?
Data, Zor, you see a tower, you see an explosion, and a tower falling. Someone, how are you supposed to notice that Maggie is up there?
We don't.
She has bright colored hair.
Yeah, you
Because she's
see
an
a,
anime character.
Do you want to
It's a
roll
pro tag.
spot or
Anime pro
because
tag.
this
Well, shit.
is like this is over 10 foot high. Like
I
this could
literally can't. I can't do anything because Maggie. If it was normal, if it was just collapsing, Maggie threw explosives, which are my weakness. So I can't.
Well, no, the explosives are gone. Now it's just crumbling.
Yeah, the explosion
it's
is
just
dealt
crumbling.
with. It's a crumbling building that Maggie is in. 15. Yeah, you can see it, Maggie. You can see this building starting to collapse, and you see Maggie's bright hair, and you're like, huh. If we don't get there, that building's going to collapse, and Maggie's going to die because she's unconscious, and that.
Real shame, wouldn't it?
See,
Want me to throw
I
you?
accept that my character breaks the rules and also plays around with explosives. So when or if she dies, she is likely to not, like, fight a tough battle like everyone else. She's going to go from full health to dead.
Data's just sitting here like.
Explode.
What I have here before me is someone an explosive obsessed rule breaker who hates devil fruit users. Literally the antithesis of everything I am. And yet
But it's
I have to do what I have
It's
to.
also your Nakama. Don't just let her die.
Fine.
Let me throw you up-
Question.
let me-
Bardic,
throw you up there?
has the thing occurred yet?
Has what thing occurred?
The thing that we prepared for. That thing.
No, because this has taken way too. You were too
We
good.
dragged this out way too
I
long.
expected Hotbod to make an escape long ago, and that was going to be the time you get the level up, but this has gone a totally different
Oh.
fucking direction.
I was just gonna say because I'm not fast enough to get there, but I could be.
I mean, if you want to use this as your moment to be like, unlock new power, go! Ah! Just for anime reasons, because you are going to level up after
It
that.
would make sense that now would be the time for that to happen.
Yeah, so explain what happens.
Okay, so Data does what he did when he was pushing the previously with the wind at his feet. Only this time, his feet stay normal, and they kind of form like two little jet streams.
Mhm.
Back to speed. And naturally, is going to yell out. Category 2, Talaria. And info, for those that don't know, Talaria are the name of...
Discord,
Glory is the name of.
yeah, Discord
You cut
fucking
out.
cut out right after you said it's the name of. I'm like, name of what, Ren?
Talaria are the name of Hermes' boots.
Ah!
Ah, I like it.
More.
Nice reference.
Also, I changed the name of Category 1. It also now has a side name of Permantha, which is the fire drill that Prometheus used. Anyway. So, when that happens, he's going to... I'm not sure... How fast would you have to be running to run on water? I don't...
The science for this exists because it's about like density and pressure and
Oh, well, I'm not that dense.
there's a whole bunch of science for it, which well, okay, for example, animals do exist but can run on water. Like the Jesus lizard.
Do you think a tornado could move on water?
Yes, it can.
Well, there we go.
Water spouts are a thing.
According to science, you have to run around 30 meters per second for a normal person, but you're a lot lighter and you're made of
30
cyclones.
meters per second.
It's about 100 feet per second, Rin.
Okay, well, yeah. If we account for the density change, I could probably pull it off. Category 2, at least.
At least for a very, very short distance. Maybe,
Yeah.
say 30
Like
feet.
skipping a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's
like I was gonna say, the Jesus lizard, an actual real life creature that exists
Right.
that does that whole thwump, 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 thwump,
Yeah.
because it's about weight displacement. So theoretically, if you basically, when your foot touches, made it spread super thin, because there is actually a way people can walk on water, like really easily. You just get giant flat shoes, and then you can walk on water.
Yeah, so that's
Displaces
what
your
I'll
weight.
Ammonium
I'll make my
nitrate is
feet
the
lighter
lowest.
as well for running on water.
Alright.
And that's what I'll do. So I'll do that, and I'll dash across the water and through like the buildings, like weaving in and out as air as necessary.
So wait, how did you arrive back? Did you walk back or did you come from a boat? Like, did you?
Boat.
Yeah. So that's
They took
I
our
upgraded
boat.
Category 2.
so you sprint from a boat, you run, you're there, and you just catch Maggie before she falls. The most dramatic way possible. You know, Maggie's there
So
unconscious.
I'm doing double move actions.
All right, cool. You get there. You catch Maggie. You know, Maggie's unconscious, and you're like, "The fuck did you do?"
I
probably
need
would
a
say that.
Little just blinking light somewhere on her. Just oh.
Feel
shit.
low. Feel low. Check
Actually,
oil.
it's more like, I catch Maggie, and they're like, "Get out of here."
I like grab at his face. I need a smoke.
God damn it.
Give it a
Her
second.
fuel is cigars.
So he's gonna zip out as well,
Right.
bobbing and weaving as necessary.
Meanwhile, over on the boat, you took care of Hotbod. You saw him like ricochet explosion to explosion off into the distance.
Wait, so that makes me wonder, would we have seen that happening coming back?
Oh yeah, you would have just
I just
seen
wanna-
boom,
I just wanna
boom,
know.
boom,
The
boom,
shot
boom.
would have had a sonic boom.
Yeah,
You
you would have
would've-
heard a sonic boom. You would have heard and seen multiple mines go off. I don't think you will have seen Hotbod's body like get flung between them in the most ridiculous Looney Tunes Team Rocket.
Yeah, Zor's just gonna look that way and just be like, what the fuck just happened over there?
Jimmy.
Hmm?
Jimmy.
Yes.
We don't know what just happened.
The thing, Jimmy.
What just happened,
Jimmy's
Captain?
like, what did just happen?
I mean, to be fair, look. Does anybody know what happened? There was obviously like a loud sonic boom.
The dude was standing there, and then he wasn't.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
far as Rick knows.
There was a loud
I'm
sonic
pretty sure
boom, and you can assume because a cigar butt landed in front of you that seemed to hit him in the side of the head. It was like, I don't know where that came from or how that worked.
Jimmy, as if anyone asked, we don't know what happened. What did just happen? That's the spirit, Jimmy. What?
Good.
No, I know
That's-
it's dead.
That's also why I
I'm just
suggest
gonna-
using
I'm just
cigar
gonna
butt
kick
so
the
you'd have
cigar
some
butt over the
idea.
side, and then like steer the ship around the island and go to where
Well, if
see
you-
our ship. I'm assuming our ship is like not very far away now.
Oh yeah, you see your ship and you see Typhoon just like zip across the water and like oh
And
cool
then zip back.
yeah. Nice.
Fantastic. Well, let's bring this ship over to there.
And me just staring in confusion of just like, what the fuck is happening? He just flew. Someone went that way. Something went that way. What is going on in this island now?
Right. So we now have two ships. We have our ship. We have Hotbod's ship. Data, what's going on?
Well,
Actually, we have 3 ships because we have Hotbods and then we have that other
We,
ship.
that one's on the other side of the island currently.
Maggie's unconscious. I had Smithy evacuate the rest of the village. Hotbot Senior's here. He's going to blow up this island. I know that for a fact.
Right. Fantastic.
Leaving.
However, the bright side is if he blows up this island, he can't talk. He can't tell any of the higher ups. He did. Which
So
Smithy like strokes his mustache and then it like twangs back and he goes,
means-
Yeah, they could easily also
Why would-
falsify the report
Wait.
and say we're the ones that blew it up.
Yes, but that wouldn't work.
there's plenty of scapegoats. I get what you mean. Like he can't admit that he blew it up.
Correct.
what if we just abandon this ocean and go find a better one? One where we're fighting pirates and not marines.
But then the Marines will still be here doing. We have to. At this point, we have to take care of. If you didn't want us to fight Hotbot Senior, you shouldn't have tagged.
He's right, you know.
My plan was to dip before he got here.
You realize that the Vice Admiral is in charge of this entire ocean,
That's why we then go to the Admiral.
including who leaves and goes. There's a chain of command. It's not that easy to skip it. Otherwise, everyone.
To be
would do it.
fair, we don't exactly fit within that chain of command being special ops.
True.
We don't
But-
answer to the vice admirals. We answer to the admiral.
Well.
And higher.
Or higher.
Don't
We
know
we
that
answer
for
we
sure.
answer to our admiral, not the admiral. There's multiple admirals.
You know what I meant. We answer to the admiral or higher rank. We don't answer to a vice admiral.
Why don't we go to internal affairs?
I mean, just to. Am I officially a member now? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yes, you're one of
welcome
us.
aboard.
We can't.
Do you want
that.
Do you want a shirt? I have
It's a thing.
extras.
No, I'm good. I like to be
Is
top.
it actually-
me a cigar.
Oh yeah.
I think someone's got a cigar for Maggie before she passes out.
Big Maggie.
You have more.
Nah, actually.
So, yeah. As the
You know what? I'm just gonna go down to Maggie's room and go look for a cigar in there for her.
just as the newest person here, former relatively high rank. I mean, yeah, you could. From the sounds of it, you have created an enemy here. Either the options are get out of this ocean or find a way to pose. Even if you didn't think you personally take them on, you could definitely get someone off of you. Yeah. And you know, I was the second commander. I went again. Probably isn't that unlikely. You know, who's gonna say no to a promotion?
So here's the thing. He's coming here. We go around him back to base and then find people that don't like him and overtake him.
Frankly.
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna be hard to find people who don't like him.
We take out any pirates we find along the way.
People
Well-
who have never met him don't like him.
Well,
This entire village, this entire island doesn't like him. I could say village because there's fish people that weren't part of the village.
I mean, anything we do along the way, any pirates, anything, a reputation, that'll definitely add points enough. We don't have to go
We did-
directly
we-
to internal affairs. We could,
We did reset up the prison island because that was fucked.
yeah. So that's
Now
something
we
to
know
solve.
why.
Yeah. Cool, Shabba. You can tell me that story sometime. That'll be cool.
And we have plenty of time because now we have an.
In some ways, we've got choices. We can either go straight to internal affairs and probably be slightly more difficult, or we can take a detour. One that'll give us more time. Well, I suppose it's like either or, because we go directly there, we know he's behind us, so we don't have to deal with it directly, but probably arrive whilst we're there, which could put a time limit on. Or we could go on a detour, stop off somewhere else, do something to station, increase our strength, and find more helpers, then show up, knowing that he will be there at the base, and we full frontal. Whatever seems the most interesting to us as a group. You have
Yeah.
options.
Besides,
We do have
eight.
options.
Where's Hotbod Jr.?
Can
Um,
Where's Hotbod Jr.?
he
I
disappeared.
got the power six. What?
He was literally 2 feet in
He
front
was
of me, and then he disappeared.
No.
I'm gonna come up from below with a cigar at this point and be like, the fuck you mean he disappeared?
I don't know how, but he was on this ship.
You were watching him. I'm talking about underwater. He was under the water, unable.
Again,
give me a cigar.
Oh, right, here you go, Maggie.
How do you lose someone who can't move?
could move apparently, or he had more help than we thought.
I have the cigar in my hand, but I just like wave it because I don't have the capacity to light it.
And Smithy just pulls out his blowtorch.
he hardened the water below him and pushed himself out. And escaped. And I looked right at Merc while we were talking.
What was there to talk about? You just take him into custody. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, we were discussing the finer details of that.
Uh-huh.
Maggie
Such
went to
as?
go get him in custody, and then when she went back, he was gone.
Data sense moting this. Moting.
You can't
this
fault them
ain't-
entirely. If he got out while they were talking, that's not technically on them either, because we were also there and we were also doing the talking and left.
The reason that data sense motivating, there's a clear protocol for arresting. They didn't single part of it.
Since when do we do anything according to protocol?
Well, that's the point. Even if you aren't straight up saying that you aren't.
I mean, okay, I leave this entirely in the hands of the players. However you want to do this, you want to roll something against it. If you just want to go, I'd prefer if you didn't know that. Like, I leave it up to you.
Maggie is just like staring Data down. Says, "That's what we did." But you know she's lying. She doesn't care. But anyway, he did get out. He was about to leave. And the captain and Jimmy attempted to stop him. And he was put in the situation where he was about to kill the captain, I believe. I fired a weapon, which I knew couldn't kill him. It didn't before when I fired a more powerful version of it. And, I don't know where he is.
Data holds his hand up. Captain, where's the bubble coral?
You're gonna go
You're-
find him.
I'm gonna go find him.
How and where?
I'll figure it out.
You're gonna be out in the ocean for days.
I'm not
when
leaving him down there to drown.
he's probably already drowned.
Hand me the bubble coral.
If someone wants to explain that he got shot in the head by a miniature railgun, and then smashed into 5 separate explosive mines.
You can't find him. He didn't just
I don't
fly
know what
forward. He hit the
No,
mines, and we don't know where he is.
To put this into like One Piece clarification, this is basically the same thing as what happened when Luffy Goma Goma no bazookaed Buggy. He could be fucking anywhere.
I'm
Still
just
gotta
gonna
go
look
look.
at Data
What do you
and be
think?
like,
He'll come back on the next island.
Data has to at least try, is the thing.
How are you going to look?
Bubble. Coral.
You're gonna go underwater in a bubble.
In a
that's
I'm
not
gonna-
I'd be fine.
at this point, I'm just gonna look at Data and be like, all I
Go
know,
up.
I don't know what happened, but as far as I know, something went flying way the hell out there.
When you know,
Further
you know what,
than
you know
even
what?
you
Here,
can go.
Data. Here, I just put him in a bubble. I put him in a bubble.
He's gonna hop overboard.
Then you're gonna be floating on top of the water.
No, bubbles can go underwater. That's like their purpose.
To be fair, with his tornadoes, he could kind of push it around
Yeah,
underwater.
So,
they can move
Captain-
a lot faster than most people probably.
At what time does the evacuation begin?
The evacuation already happened.
Now,
So, Just-
Ships are leaving.
before Data, you jump on in and start going and trying to look for stuff. Can people roll me a spot check?
Phew!
21 from Maggie, 8 from Zor, 16 from Merc. Nat 20 from
That
Jimmy.
20!
Nice.
Jimmy getting over Nat 20. Alright, Jimmy.
All 2.
Hey, that's more than anyone else.
no, you rolled the net 20 on the
Oh
left
yeah.
roll.
Well, that was you. That wasn't for me. That was.
To be fair, after having your knees broken last time, you've earned this.
Yeah. Alright, Jimmy. As you look out, you know what? For my own amusement, I want to say you're still being smashed into different. There's still like the occasional mine going off like in the distance. You look out, because I'm assuming you point out in that direction, like he's over there, and another mine goes off. You see a large bird swoop down and grab something and fly off.
Oh god damn it!
Don't
You
go
really want to
looking
keep
for him.
this fucking BBEG, don't you?
I just want him to be gone. Gone. We don't know where he's going.
Son of a bitch.
And yes, I do want to keep him around to bring him back in the future.
Data's like, what?
I swear to God, if you say, let's track that fucking bird.
Just be glad I don't have category 3.
Knock the damn bird out of the sky.
I'm gonna say as soon as I saw the board come by, I'd say, guys, giant board, and while everyone looked, we all saw it swoop down, pick something up, and fly off.
Like, I'm sure Maggie could take that shot.
Maggie, barely conscious.
Still look
just
over at
like-
Maggie, who's probably still hunched over slightly, trying to regain a little bit more power.
Sicko! Now!
Well,
I guess out of range.
fine. I still don't buy anything that happened.
Well,
I'm just seeing this as a situation that's better not to ask questions. The less I know, the better.
Those are the questions. Those are the type of situations I'm the most curious about.
then I think our plan for now: go find some fucking reputable pirates to beat up.
Maybe patch me up, cause I'm no longer in pain, and I don't think that's a good thing in my condition.
I'll
Right.
fix y'all up. Just
Right.
give me a
Also,
moment.
wait, Jimmy's no longer in the bubble.
Yeah. No.
He's
Yeah.
conveniently standing on his leg. I'm just gonna.
I'm laying
pick him up,
down.
Jimmy.
Fuck that.
Actually, picks up
He's
Jimmy.
laying down
walks.
on Hotbod ship.
I'm just gonna go over, pick him up, come back, and just walk down to the medical bay.
Thank you.
Smithy will kind of look at you all and be like,
Wait, folks, head out before I go down. We can still take this ship, or do y'all want to take the bigger one?
Our own.
well, this is, how about use this ship, the other ship from round at Lyconi's Rest. There was a little fleet, hit up an island, we get some rest, then try and help the fish people set up somewhere. Do that in a nice, easy, nice montage. It happens in between sessions.
Sounds good to me.
New to the crew and already breaking the fourth wall. I'm proud of you.
You wouldn't hit, but
He's new to this crew. He's not new to the crew.
they just saw it. They can't use it against Jay. They do have a really cool weapon. Record is.
Alright, if you're gonna be on this crew, you can never make a pun again. It is now
Ignore him. He's a killjoy for fun.
That's why we just have fun whenever he's not around, right, Maggie?
Sure.
Data's just standing there with his arms out. It's like, you clearly did something. I don't know what you did, but I know it was definitely illegal.
Oh my god. See,
Who
this-
below? I'm just gonna
Zor
say.
can tell you if he wants you to have it again.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. We got as much done in today's session as I wanted to get done. I wanted you to, but it just happened in such a different order. Alright, let me lay out how I originally planned this session to go. In my initial plans, it's gonna be okay. So you'd start the confrontation. You'd realize, oh, Hotbod's actually really fucking difficult, and we're injured. Oh no! And then you'd let him get away. You would then have a long rest. You would level up. You would pursue, and then you would defeat Hotbod. and send him flying off, and then he can return in some way, shape, or form. So you did this without resting and without the level up I had planned for you to have to win this.
Jesus. Is that good or bad?
It's fucking ridiculous, is what it is. So, all right.
I guess you didn't account for the crazy. You didn't account for the crazy idea of using a 3-man team attack, did you?
He just didn't expect us to fight while injured.
Yeah, basically that.
And because we were injured, we wanted to like fight harder, so we came up with crazier shit.
Well, that's the thing. And there were several moments I'm like, okay, no, I can still bring this back. Oh, look, I'll use the dust cloud. That'll make at least 2 people drop. Oh, because I figured if I can make someone drop, then you have to pull back. When it just got to Jimmy being left, like, all right, fine, you won't beat in this session. Well, I'll make Jimmy drop. I'll make you do that. I'll let him get away. No. Oh.
So what did you plan?
Are you?
Okay, good. But...
Okay.
Okay, so I think that is a
Plans?
safe place to wrap up the session. Like Smithy said, we can decide off stream, what island you want to go to if you want to help them get set up, if you want to help these people create a colony, or help them integrate somewhere. I mean, if we want to, that can be the start of the next arc, and we can choose the island we want to go to, and we can do that, or we can literally go, yeah, we just drop them off here, and then we get on our way. We can figure that out.
I need to take my medical exam.
This is true.
We could. Oh God.
This
Which
is very true.
I mean,
David,
wherever that is, I just
consider
need to make a heal roll and make 15 and make it cost 25,000?
Oh,
2,500 berries?
Sorry. Meant to ask. I know I said I wanted to give all that gold and shit from the treasure room back to the villagers and stuff. Did we ever make it to the ship with that? Or did it just kind of crumple and everything else?
I'll say you took it with you. I think you knew better than to leave it there unattended because Maggie would somehow blow it up.
So
Yeah.
basically, we walk into the next next island town with the bag full of money from Hotbod's bunker and go, we'd like to buy this apartment complex for these refugees.
Yeah, we would like to buy X number of acres of land. There we go. We
Yeah,
got that.
that was the exact plan I had for that. Was either to
Cool.
give to them so they could start over, or for that.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna wrap up.
Maybe keep it a little bit for ourselves.
So you'll get a long rest now on the boat, so you can level up, which was supposed to happen like 20 minutes into the session. And you were supposed to go in full power and just beat this guy in like a normal 1-on-5 combat, but no, fuck it.
Well, if you remember, long rests don't heal us for full. This isn't 5e.
Yeah, I mean,
They
you're
do
gonna-
for me.
You're going to get like multiple long rests. This is how many days travel to the next.
Yeah, now
Basically.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's
But
not. Well, I was
I need
also
to take
hoping.
like a 30-minute nap and then I can be full health.
So that'll be fun.
Well, it's not a nap.
The power.
Yeah,
I just need to get on a
I'm
blowtorch
really
and
looking at wanting to take
welder
a
and I
feat
can
called
be full health.
ethanol fuel. Literally means I heal while drinking.
Isn't that a? I thought
It's-
that was a
it's off-
cyborg
it's-
implant.
Nope, it's
Nope.
off iron liver.
It's a human thing.
Oh my.
Well, it doesn't have to be human, but
It's
Humans are good
the
at it.
next tier of iron liver.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap up. I have been the Bardic Knock. Thank you for tuning in. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Patreon, all that stuff. As Knock, I don't create. I am present and content.
You
occurs.
destroys.
I am present and content occurs. That's how that works. Look on my Twitch, you'll see my stream schedule there. I've kind of slowed down on the whole YouTube stuff at the moment. I don't know, I'm seeing what ideas I have. Obviously, there's a Discord server. That out. Good stuff.
oh,
cool, fun, happy place where stuff happens. Namely, we talk about Pokemon.
It's a lot of Pokemon.
Shit ton of.
We also have the Pokecord bot, so we talk about Pokemon while playing Pokemon in Discord.
Yeah.
While catching more Pokemon.
Yeah, which causes more Pokemon to spawn. It's a lot of Pokemon.
It's a lot. But that's-
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah. So that's me, Nick.
All right,
Who
I'm
were you?
Nick. I'm Nikias Rotor on Twitter, but I am Strider Winters everywhere else, including on Bardic server, where I am the one and only mod on his Discord, because he doesn't know how to run Discord servers, but I do, so he had me do it for him. But you can find me here on Bardic's channel, and you can also find me every alternating Saturday with this one on Bouncy's channel, along with Bardic and Rin for Tales Under a Starless Sky. Couldn't remember the name of the campaign.
I have no idea if.
Oh wait, did he change? He changed his name, didn't he?
Yeah, so I don't know if it is now a random raccoon or if it's still the
I think
big
it's a
bouncy.
I
random
think it's a
raccoon
random
now.
raccoon now instead of the big bouncy. So I think it's just either or. You can search, figure it out. I'm sure somewhere. If you follow us anywhere else, you'll probably find it.
Just don't search a random bouncy. A bouncy rack.
Or a big raccoon. A big rack.
That's what he should have changed his name to.
A big rack.
The big rack.
A rack bouncy. There's so many things you shouldn't search.
The random bounce. It's fine. Anyways, that's me. I'm Nick.
A
I
random
play Merc.
bouncy rack. There you go.
Dakota, who are you?
I'm Shogun.
I give
Go
up.
ahead. Go ahead.
Dakota Zordon. Pretty much everywhere. I'm either White Wolf or White Wolf 462. Pretty much how you'll find me almost anywhere you look for me. Not really much else. I don't do much else, unfortunately.
You don't have any plugs.
Any what?
Plugs.
Well, he's got to have one for his computer.
Never mind.
Your joke was bad and you should feel bad.
I do.
Shut up, Nick. Shogun, just go.
I'm Shogun. I don't do anything important.
Friend.
I stream every once in a while, but I stream games nobody cares about. So
Dwarf Fortress.
yeah.
Which is, I mean, hey, you streamed Dwarf Fortress once out of nowhere ever, and you had like more viewers than I've ever had. So it's something people care about.
As dwarves.
We are dwarves, and we
Oh,
dig
is it my
holes.
turn
Oh, it's supposed
No,
to
it's
be Jimmy.
James.
now?
Hello. I am Omen264 most anywhere you go. I play Jimmy, the man who no longer feels pain in his broken knees. Hopefully that gets fixed soon.
It's fixed in the montage. Don't worry.
Okay,
I got my
As
good.
well
medical
as-
license.
As well as my head.
I'm gonna have bowstringed legs after this.
I can replace
And-
your legs with robot legs, and you can become a cyborg.
That would be awesome. And
Cyborgs have devil fruits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
anyone can have a
I don't
devil
know.
fruit.
Dude, if a gun can have a devil fruit, why wouldn't a cyber? Like, come on. Inanimate objects can have devil fruit.
Okay, I didn't know this.
that's it for me.
Especially
So-
guns.
Is there a cigar fruit I could have?
Probably.
Don't you? But you wouldn't do that. You hate devil fruit.
No, I wouldn't.
Rin,
Give your cigar
Rin,
devil
who?
fruit.
Rin, who are you?
No one.
Ren. You already said it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're nobody.
Radio Shack.
You were
End
just
of
Rin.
comment.
No, not even, because Radio Shack is being shut down for it's quarantine, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's no longer an essential.
It's not an essential business.
Oh,
Uh,
that
Who does
reminds
the
me.
radio sh- Oh man, I feel bad for him.
Bardic.
Yo,
We didn't say it as far as I'm aware during this entire thing, but is Twitch having the same thing that YouTube does to where we can't say the virus's name?
I've said it a couple of times, like, because the thing is, like, you can't really, like, it's very different, how the whole thing works, like, just come on, like, okay, yes, obviously, there's no words, you know, slurs,
Okay,
but,
so
You know, like, I can say fuck all I want and Twitch won't demonetize me.
Yeah, exactly. So the reason you
Yeah.
can't say anything about it on YouTube is because it would be demonetized, not because it'll be taken down or anything.
Yeah.
So, and here, they care a lot less.
Oh, okay.
You know, we can.
But
talk
I just
about-
call it Nurgle's plague.
Well, I was about to say we can do we can do the pro YouTuber thing and call it the global situation.
Wow.
Ugh.
The Backstreet Boys World Tour.
I prefer the virus that shall not be named.
The Backstreet Boys World Tour.
Yeah, Game Grumps did that.
Yeah.
That's their name for it.
There's
Getting
lots,
infected is called getting tickets.
Wow.
And even if you think you're not interested, you might still end up with tickets and giving them to someone else, and they might enjoy the Backstreet tour.
All right, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you everybody for being a part of this. I will edit this and get it up probably next week when I have energy to do so, but it'll definitely be up before the next session, and we can look back and go, what the fuck just happened?
Like we do every week.
You.
One of these days, we're gonna have a session that makes sense.
No, we're not. Don't lie to yourself.
Don't lie to the viewers either.
Alright.
Dude. Thing is, at one point I was like, I'm gonna plan and things are gonna be good, and then I realized, what the fuck is the point in planning when I cannot plan for what you are going to do?
This is
I already made this joke, but me when I entered college, I have a plan, I know what I'm gonna do. What the fuck am I doing?
Basically. So,
Why am I taking a politics class? What the fuck? Yeah.
bye, until next time, stay safe, happy adventures. Bye bye.